What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel, Minnesota Wild, Detroit Red Wings. I'm Isha Dromi. Thank you for joining. I see the comments and the chat are already buzzing. For anyone new to the channel, we will get the live stats up on the screen once puck drops in the first period. And if you're new to the channel, what's up? Welcome. Subscribe to the channel. Drop a like on the video. We have Watchalongs, every single day of the week. Voice cracking and haven't even gone into the whiskey yet here on this Monday evening. Now, the Minnesota Wild have a crazy schedule coming up in the second half of the season. First of 3 games this week. And I'm not talking 7 days. I'm talking 5 days. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you're new to the channel, again, this is a comment-driven live stream. So we'll get to the comments momentarily. You all drive the bus. I love hearing your questions, your live reactions to just what's going on in the National Hockey League, the Olympics, and of course, this game. And whenever Dylan and I do a live stream, whether it's me or Hoppy for the Minnesota Wild or Dylan and I covering the Vancouver Canucks, you know that we do a giveaway. So before I address the comments, before we start talking about this game, before I get the live stats up here on the screen, I just want to remind everyone that we have a contest going on, and all you have to do prior to the third period is get your predictions in for this game. In the live YouTube chat, let us know who you think is going to win the game and what the final score is going to be for a chance to win some THPN merch, a t-shirt in particular, much like what I'm wearing right now, except a hoodie. Anyways, it's great swag. Got the USA THPN hoodie on. Put it this way, if the Wild are up 2 goals going into, let's say, the second or even third period, I'll throw on my reverse retro Minnesota Wild jersey. I was going to hang it, but you can barely see it right here. And the last time I switched out hanging stuff in the studio, it came tumbling down on the live stream. So get your contest predictions in. I will take note of them. I'll probably be a little bit slower addressing all the comments. Like, I will get to all of them. I mean, within reason. I mean, keep it at least like 14A. We are a somewhat family-friendly show here and live stream, but let's get to the comments and maybe a little slower getting to them all, just because there's so many here. We love them, and I'm just a one-man show here tonight as I'm single, folks. It is Valentine's Day, so shout out to anyone watching this game with their significant other joining us together. I mean, how cute. I'm honored, really, if you are. But to all the other singles out there, much like me, sit back, relax, let's hang out. I'll be cracking some whiskey here momentarily out of, I'm a company man. What can I say, out of the THPN mug, which there's way too much light in this room, so you can't see. Anyways, all right, I've blabbered on enough. Before puck drop, before I get the live stats up on the screen, let us address some of these comments. Fagio saying, Ayo, yes, I am doing the stream indeed tonight, my friend. Thank you for joining. Jacob loves THPN and Pappy Markstone. Markstone out, apparently. Back issue, if I'm not mistaken. Front row, hey. What's up? How's it going? As much as I don't want to, I'm taking the Wild to win 4-3. Why don't you want the Wild to win 4-3? And by the way, first submission, lock it in. Front row, thank you very much for the prediction. He said I'm going to be a little slower at getting to all the comments, especially if there's predictions, but I want to get to them all, and I will get to them all, I promise. Justin saying OT or regulation, but Justin, who? Come on now. Oh, that's me. Jeez. Boldy and Fiala's team now. Let's go. I mean, there's an argument to be made. Imagine if they get a center, and no disrespect to Freddie Gaudreau, he's playing great hockey. He's not playing Ryan Hartman hockey, but he's playing respectable hockey there. If they actually had a top center, they would be the top line of this team, and respectively, Zuccarello and Kaprizov would be the second line. How crazy is that? Let's go Wild. Jacob loves THPN. You know the drill. If you're just joining us right now, get your predictions in for a chance to win a THPN t-shirt. All you have to do is let us know who you think is going to win this game and what the final score is going to be. 5-2 Wild, says Jacob. I mean, Jacob giving the Wild some love. Wow. They have found their scoring touch as of late. That is true. But so have the Red Wings, man. The Red Wings are a legit team. Now, they've been on a recent skid. Maybe not skid, but not as dominant as they were coming out of the gate. But they're still a good team. In 3 years, they're going to be Tampa Bay 2.0 under Stevie Y, and he's going to get his ring under them. Hello, everyone. Good to see y'all tonight. I mean, front row, you're such a goddamn beauty. Jacob, you're sick. Well, I hope you feel better, my friend. I hope you feel better. Corey Kidd, I don't know if Corey's done a live stream or has joined me on a live stream as I've been doing these live. Oh, and by the way, Capo Kakinen in net, as well as I cannot pronounce the last name of the Detroit goaltender, Alex Nedeljkovic, I believe. Pretty good stats, respectively, from both of them. Kakinen 9.24 save percentage and 2.44 goals against average. So that's incredible. Corey, welcome to the stream. Like, if you haven't already, and subscribe, my dude. Get your score prediction in too if you want in on some THPN swagger. Puck has dropped, so I will get the. Where are we at here? There we go. There we go. Actually, I'll adjust the screen here so you can see it a little bit better. But I'll get the live stats up. As puck has dropped here, Minnesota Wild, Detroit Red Wings. Now, I just said it again, and I'll get some more tabs up here. And thanks to everyone who just joining right now. I'm trying to get through some of the preliminary comments. It's a comment-driven live stream, live reactions, questions for me. Get them in. I'll give, obviously, my reaction to this game as it's playing in the background, but more importantly, with all you singles or couples joining us this evening on this Valentine's Day Monday, it's a comment-driven live stream, and I just want to hear your guys' thoughts. This is your stream. I'm just riding shotgun here. Most overhyped halftime show ever. Get out of here. I mean, it was hyped. Dare I say overhyped? I don't think so. Now, all Minnesota, and I'm sorry, Vince, my boy Vince, but it was like every Minnesotan, every old school Minnesotan's like, oh, it wasn't Prince. Look, Prince's performance was the greatest of all time. That's the GOAT. This one was pretty damn good, especially for us 90s kids growing up listening to Dr. Dre, NWA, Eminem, and Anderson .Paak on the drums. Are you kidding me? Can I get a yes, Lord? Donnell. Oh, it's you doing the live stream, my man. What up? What up, Donnell? Thank you for joining, my man. I was saying earlier, I might put on my wild jersey. Oh my God, we already have an early goal by the Detroit Red Wings. Holy crap. Just when I was singing Kakinen's praised. Oh my God. I hate to say it, folks. I hate to say it because he's a Vancouver Island boy. But Jordy fucking Ben, of course, is on the ice for that one. But that was a bad giveaway. I mean, what did I say, folks? Detroit, they're young. They still have a few years for their core to develop, for some of their young guys to make the NHL, and then for some great contracts from Steve. Oh my God, what a goal from Larkin. Holy shit. He's incredible, man. 25 years old, if I'm not mistaken. He's been with the team for 5 years. Jeez. Anyways, back to the comments. Holy crap, what a start to the game. Oh, here we go. Sorry. Numander, what's up? Thanks for joining. Detroit is awful. See, I don't think that they're awful. And I've said this, and again, I'm a little behind in the comics. I'll get there. I want to address them all. I don't think they're awful. At the beginning of the season, they came out swinging. They're a developmenting team. Oh, it looks like Eriksson Ek here took a penalty hooking. Oh, man, I love Dean Evason's reactions. Look at that. I mean, man. Detroit with 2 shots thus far, 1 goal, and they're on the power play. We're 2 minutes into this game. Again, get your score predictions. I will address them. I'm taking note of them. Let me know who you think is going to win this game, what the final score is going to be for a chance to win a THPN t-shirt. Again, I don't think Detroit's awful. They're a developing team. In 3 years, they're going to be Tampa Bay 2.0. Jack Eichel's back Wednesday. I know, but he's replacing Mark Stone, man. So, I mean, on a breakaway for the Wild. Ooh, not bad. Shorthanded breakaway. I'm pulling for the Wild, folks. If you don't know, I cover the team. For any Detroit fan watching, look, I'm going to call this game as I see. I mean, you saw how stoked I was to see that Larkin goal was beautiful. But I do cover the Minnesota Wild on the Sota Pod. Another 2-on-1 chance by the Wild shorthanded. So the Wild are looking good on the penalty kill right now, surely because Jordy Ben's not on the ice. Love the Vancouver Island boy, but come on. Janelle saying, what up to everyone here tonight on the live stream? Fucking sad. A bunch of Russian. There you go. Sorry, it's hard for me to read on this little screen I got here. I jigged up like a solo setup in the studio. So sometimes I'm just going to click them without reading them. So, hey, with that being said, tread lightly, boys. and girls, thank you for joining. Get your score predictions in for this game. It's a comment-driven live stream. As you see, I'm giving live reaction to this game. We got the live stats up on the screen here. We want to hear your live reaction to this game. Also, any questions, any NHL topics, any Olympic topics you want to get into. Everything's fair game here. And once I catch up on the comments, it'll be a little quicker. But I am noting all the predictions, so get your score predictions in for this game. Wild fans and Detroit fans, let me know who you think is going to win and what the final score is going to be. Contest entries end. Oh, sorry, another shorthanded break. The Wild are killing it on this penalty kill. I'm a few seconds behind on this stream here too, watching it. But contest entries cut 5 minutes into the third period. You live in the Twin City? God, I wish. I'm probably visiting Minnesota early summer, spring. So I will be live in the Twin City then. But no, I'm actually on Vancouver Island, British Columbia. Long story of how I ended up covering the Minnesota Wild for the Hockey Podcast Network, but it's been an absolute blast. 5 episodes a week. We have various content, with Spoked Z on Twitter, Judd's Buds. And is that another goal? Holy shit, just when the power play ends, Detroit with another one. Dean Evison not happy with this one, and I have to imagine the Minnesota Wild fans watching are not happy with this one either. Wow. And I didn't think that the Wild would plow through the Red Wings by any means, and there's a lot of hockey. Oh, did that go off the Wild stick? Please tell me that wasn't Jordy Ben. Oh my God. Oh no, that was clean. Wow. What a shot. What a shot. Jeez, man. What a start to this game. Okay, I got to plow through some comments here. Thanks to everybody joining. We have a giveaway going on here in this exciting game. Right off the bat, we're just shy of 5 minutes in. The Wild had an incredible penalty kill, and they're moving the puck incredibly right now. Yet the Red Wings are up 2-0. This is going to be a hell of an evening here. So thanks to everybody joining here live on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. Thanks to everyone getting us to 1,000 subscribers too. We really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I have watchalongs every single day of the week. Wild, Canucks, every team in the National Hockey League. Like the video, it helps us tremendously. And get it in our contest. Let me know in the live YouTube chat who you think is going to win this game and what the final score is going to be for a chance to win some THPN merch. I'm going to plow through some comments here, folks, to try to catch up because, I got to have my eyes on this game a little bit more than I usually do during these live streams, I think. I mean, if you guys aren't going to continue to, comment away here because it is a comment-driven live stream. But let's hit up the comments again. Where did I leave off? Fazio saying, hold up, you should doing a non-Vancouver game. That should be illegal. Well, Fazio, I honestly know more of the ins and outs of the Minnesota Wild because of, doing the Sota Pod. I listen to local Vancouver and British Columbia sports radio, so I keep up to date with the Canucks. Shout out to Harrison Price, Donnie and Dolly, the whole 9 yards. But no, man, the Wild, I'm more following day to day. JP saying I had a snow day for 2 inches of snow. Goddamn Canada is full of a word I'm not going to say here. Yeah, Marchstone is on the IR. You can swear, but I'm just treading lightly here, okay? We're YouTube partners now. I'm treading lightly. Nomanda said, U.S. women versus Canada in Beijing. Good luck. Man, put it this way. Both teams have been outstanding. Credit to the United States women's program. They've been great. I called it, though, by the way. If you're listening, Cody Jansen of the World Hockey Report, I said Finland would go far, and look at them. Look at them in the semifinals. Canada beat Switzerland. Surprise. But by the way, shout out the Swiss program, too. A great developing program out there, both on the men's side, the junior side, and the women's side. Shout out, Finland. The United States made work of them, but they're a very good team as well. This is what we tune in for international hockey, right? And there we go. The Wild answer back. Woo! Looks like it is going to be a high-scoring game for those who got your predictions. And it's Matt Boldy. And would it be anybody else? Wow. Man, this kid is for real. Fiala has found his line mate. The doubts that Fiala was probably going to be traded or leaving the team, they are thin now. This kid is the real deal at home. The home card going against. Holy crap, he did it alone there, man. Wow. Look how stoked his line mate is in Fiala too. What a game. 2-1. 14 minutes into this game. The clock's 14 minutes in the first period right now. This is crazy. This is crazy, folks. I'll get to your comments, I promise. I know it's a log jam right now, but I mean, just so much is going on right now. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? I'm scrolling through here trying to find out Boldy's points on the season right now. That's his 11th point, then 5th goal in 12 games. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Back to the women's and USA game. I mean, shout out, oh, Canada. I'm Canadian, rooting for the women's. Do better than the men's did. That's all I got to say. Danelle Weaver, I'm single too, buddy. Thank you for joining me here tonight. I'm going to, it's still a little early. It's only 5:19 here on the West Coast. So probably like, around after 6 o'clock, second period into this game, I'm going to have a little whiskey. I'm going to have a little drink. Shout out to all the single folk here tonight. But again, if you're watching this with your significant other, thank you very much. Get your predictions in for this game. It's comment-driven live stream. I'm getting through them. But much like Numinder here, there we go. Get your predictions in for a chance to win a THPN t-shirt. 4-1 Wild. No one right now has said Detroit. Everyone has said Wild. Should actually mark that too. Again, I know it's a little bit of a log jam of comments, but it is a comment-driven live stream. I will get to them all. Goal reactions, I'm probably not going to feature them. Shoot, I'm knocking stuff down here too. It is what it is, but no love for Detroit yet. Just the Minnesota Wild, like I said, I'm a company man here. THPN, Amaze Media Labs. Got to showcase it all. Daddy Mark Stone's name is staying. That's hilarious. By the way, thanks to Jacob and everyone who supports THPN. We just reached 1,000 subscribers a few days ago. Shout out to everyone from the network. I mean, it's a joint effort here. We have hosts who host podcasts on the Hockey Podcast Network who jump on and do watchalongs every single day. Neil Berlansky, I mean, the Squadcast boys, Tell It Avs It Is. The list goes on. Thanks to all of you. You all are amazing. And thanks to everyone who subscribed and support us. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to the channel, like the video, helps us tremendously. And let's get to 5,000 subscribers next. That's the next big goal. And to get your score predictions in, much like Numander here for a chance to win a THPN t-shirt, let me know what the final score is going to be in this game and who you think is going to win. Isn't Hartman a C? I mean, I don't think he's a true center. He's playing center. But put it this way, the Wild are an interesting team because they're not the traditional build, yet they're deep as fuck. Like the fourth line can take on first line matchups, right? Because they're tough and they're sound defensively. But it's Frederick Gaudreau, and sometimes Victor Rask. What is it? Nico Sturm, or a Bukestad on the fourth line, Eck, and God, I'm forgetting one. I'm forgetting a key one. Oh yeah, and Hartman, of course. So it's like there's no top center there. I mean, Eck is like one of the better second line centers in the league. He's gonna have a career in points this year, and he's one of the best. I mean, he's a Selke candidate every single year. But the Wild don't have that bona fide top center. So it's interesting. Are they gonna make a move at the deadline? I hear rumblings. JT Miller, maybe Claude Giroux. We'll see. Top 3 picks for the Cup: Canes, Panthers, Vegas. Those are on. I mean, you got to throw Tampa Bay in there too, but sound picks. I think no one will argue with you there. Flames going to make Vegas run for their money with the division lead. Yeah, I mean, the Flames as of late, what are they on, a 6-0 run? They just acquired finally a right-hand shot because they barely have any right-hand shots on their team in Toffoli. I mean, the Vancouver Flames, they're buzzing. The Cup is coming back home to the nation's capital. Let's go Caps. I mean, the way Ovechkin's playing this year, you never know. I'm always rooting for the Caps. They're one of my favorite teams. I would say the 3 teams I keep tabs on the most. I'm a homer for the Vancouver Canucks from British Columbia. I really have fallen in love with the Wild market, and I do like the team, and it's been a blast following them and covering them these last few years. But one of my first love was the Capitals. I played in a sim league back in the day. It was Capitals. I bought my first jersey, was a Capitals jersey, and there you go. Old man Mark Stahl getting a penalty, so the Wild go on the power play for the first time tonight. Detroit is garbage. Last time I was in Minnesota, it was a wind chill of like 30 below and I went to tobogganing down a hill and jumped off a ledge into what was supposed to be frozen creek and hit right in the water. Oh my God. Wow. Probably too early for the smartphone days, so no one got that on camera, but damn. Like I said, early summer, spring, heading to Minnesota, hoping to jump in as many of the 11,882 lakes as possible. Keith, what up, Keith? Thank you for joining. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Wild on this power play right now. Halfway through the power play. Moving the puck pretty well, as they do. 2-1 game for the Detroit Red Wings, though they haven't got a shot on the Wild since scoring their last goal coming off their power play. There we go! The Wild tie it up! The Wild tie it up on the power play! What is this game? What is this game? Old man Mark style, how do you like that? Boldy with his second goal, you have to be shitting me! Oh my God, I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm not even drinking yet. Holy crap. I love Shout, by the way, as the goal song. A nice pass from Zuccarello. Bounce off. It was a little tip off Boldy and maybe hit Eck, but looks like Boldy's getting credit for it. His 6th goal of the season. Let's fucking go. All right, Keith here. Grew up rooting for the Wings. I've lived in Colorado since '88, and I'm a huge Avalanche fan. Talk about a team on fire. The Avs are on fire. See them going all the way. I mean, Nazem Kadri, as long as he doesn't get a suspension, that team's up there 100%, Keith. And thanks for joining again. Really appreciate it. Get your score prediction in for a chance to win some THPN merch. Let me know in the live YouTube chat who is going to win this game, what the final score is going to be, and get it in quick because this game's crazy, folks. This is crazy. Should have put Talbot in. Well, I don't know. It's tied right now. It's tied right now. Patricia, welcome. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video and get in on our contest. Get your YouTube in the live YouTube chat. Get your score prediction in. Go Leafs. Look, Patricia, you're new. You're new here. I'll go easy on you. I'm not a Leafs fan. I'm from the west coast of Canada. I got TSN and Sportsnet shoving Maple Leafs down my throat. But I will say, go Canada. The Maple Leaf representing Canada at the Olympics. I'll agree with you there. I'll find common ground with you there. I know, but bear with me. Keep them coming, folks. Come on. I mean, you all are driving the bus. You're making this fun for me here. I'm a one-man show. You also went to the Mall of America. I feel like you kind of have to when you go to Minnesota, as well as all their craft breweries these days. Again, thanks to everyone for joining the live stream. Really appreciate it. Red Wings and Wild fans alike. Halfway through the first period here, we have the live stats on the screen. We have a contest going on, so get your score predictions in for this game. Let us know who you think is going to win and what the final score is going to be in the live YouTube chat for a chance to win some THPN merch. I know I'm behind in the comments right now. It's just been such an exciting game that I've been tuning in and out. All right, it's a one-man show here tonight. Bear with me, but please keep them coming. I promise I'll get into them. I'll get to all of them. Like, I won't even take a break, okay? I won't even take a break in intermission if that means catching up on the comments. I promise. I want to hear your live reactions. I want to hear your questions, and I want to hear your comments on this beautiful sport of hockey. Shout out to all those single folk listening and tuning in to us tonight, as well as all the couples here on this Valentine's Day Monday. Denellis, what was your thought on the halftime show last night? Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar, 50, and was not suspecting 50 Cent to be a part of it. Yeah, 50 part of it. And Anderson .Paak. We cannot forget, the new Rick James, the unbelievable talent that is Anderson .Paak on the drums. The new Aftermath star there. Patricia, thank you so much. Thank you so much for getting your score prediction in. Really appreciate it. No love for Detroit. Despite it being a tied game right now, 2-2. Minnesota, she gets her predictions in. What'd you say here? 4-2 win. All right, locking it down. And by the way, I mean, I'm not the biggest. I love all sport. I don't follow the NFL that much if the Seahawks aren't relevant, but love and support the CFL. So you'll see it in the bigger screen here in the intermission. But I do have some football bobbleheads. I got the bro Jake Rock 101 Canada legend in his BC Lions of the CFL shirt. And we got Solomon Elamimian former BC Lions player as well. So, I mean, I'm doing my best here, folks. I'm doing my best. Love Aftermath, love Dr. Dre. I mean, I grew up on all that hip hop, right? So I absolutely loved it. I said at the top of the show, and this is relevant because it's a Minnesota Wild based, part stream. All the old timers from Minnesota are like, it was nothing like Prince's show. Look, Prince playing Purple Rain in the rain in Minnesota, or was it snow, freezing rain, whatever it was probably the GOAT. Like, that will never be surpassed. I mean, you can make an argument for Justin Timberlake, and you know what I'm talking about there, but that's a GOAT for a different reason. But that one was incredible, and I was very impressed. It came as advertised. I don't think it was overhyped. Get your score prediction in, much like Patricia, folks, for a chance to win some THPN shirt. Fauci, Rams won because the Bengals kept taking those dang penalties. You're right. I was watching the game with my old man. He's a big football guy, U.S. football guy, NFL guy. He scoffs at the CFL, much like a lot of people, but I take it. Oh, Canada, baby. He was just yelling at he was rooting for Stafford and the Rams, but he was just yelling at the TV. He's like, what a bunch of stupid penalties. Victor, do I remember you early stream, if I'm not mistaken, Victor? Am I right? Am I right? What's up? Get your score prediction in for a chance to win a THPN shirt. What the fuck is going on? That was my, reaction just moments ago. Justin Witt, and I appreciate you joining, my man. I really do. Thank you so much. Tyler Toffoli got traded to the Calgary Flames for Tyler Pitlick. How crazy is this? That Montreal has all three: Rhett Pitlick, Rem Pitlick, and Tyler Pitlick. It was a good trade. It was a damn good trade. The Calgary Flames, need some more scoring, and need some more veterans, and they need some right-hand shots. Okay, last 32 games here. Fiala's on fire as I'm watching the Bally Sports broadcast. Holy crap, man. 10 goals and 19 points in his last 15 games. Matt Boldy. Been there for his last 12 or 13, if I'm not mistaken. Damn, Detroit making me lose money. Barry Bonds, 4 minutes, 2 goals. Barry Bonds, get your score prediction in if you haven't already. It might be at the bottom there, but I really appreciate it. We have watchalongs, by the way, everybody, every single day of the week. With different games, not all Wild games, not all Canucks games. I generally jump on the Wild and Canucks ones, usually Canucks with the co-creator of the Hockey Podcast Network, my boy Dylan. And then every now and then, Hoppy and I will do one. Hoppy, my co-host on the Sota Pod, will do Minnesota Wild live streams. But, I mean, it's Valentine's Day. He's with the Hoppette tonight. I mean, Minnesota did come back, respectively. I mean, Diener right now, I think the Wild took another penalty. What is that? Oh, Greenway laughing. He's just laughing and smiling. That big physical guy just signed a 3x3. Less annoyed by it as a Wild fan than I am a Canucks fan with the Tanner Pearson 3x3. Let's see what it is there. I don't know, man. That's a little weak, if you ask me. That's a little weak, Detroit fans. Faggio, I disagree. Victor, from yesterday's stream. Victor, I wasn't hosting yesterday's stream. Now I'm like, did I? No, I didn't host yesterday's stream. It was a different host. We have multiple hosts. We have multiple faces of this YouTube channel, the faces of the Hockey Podcast Network. And by the way, if you all are hockey fans, by Detroit moving the puck well and on the power play right now against Minnesota Wild, if you're a fan of hockey and you're jonesing for hockey podcasts, hockey videos, hockey talk content, and other original great media around this beautiful sport, check us out, thehockeypodcastnetwork.com. There's a podcast covering every team in the National Hockey League, and we have watch-alongs every day on this channel, so subscribe if you haven't already. Victor, this is probably the first time I'm meeting you then, my man. So what's up? Nice to meet you. Talbot is not playing. What the fuck is this coach thinking? He's keeping him fresh for playoffs, man. And Monday, Wednesday, Friday, pretty much that's the pace of the Wild schedule the rest of the season. So they got to go 50-50. They got to. If anything, I argue playing Kakinen a little bit more. I said on the Sota Pod 60-40. That way, Talbot, the guy in whom you trust the most, is the freshest for the playoffs. Josh, get the fuck out of here. Actually, get your prediction in, Josh. Danelle, everybody is. By the way, I work with Josh. No, I don't just say that. I love all the viewers. I'm getting feisty here, but Josh is a big Wings fan. He knows I'm passionate about the Wild, and he's grinding my gears there. And he didn't even give a score prediction. He just threw in the flames emoji. This is the Red Wings. You should have thrown some, motorcycles, maybe some pizza, maybe some wings. Anyways. I'm just fucking with you, Josh. Everybody is sort of hating on the halftime show because it was rap and hip hop and R&B and wasn't country music or rock music. Well, sorry, I grew up with these artists and love my rap and hip hop and R&B. Fuck yeah, my man. I echo everything you said. I grew up with it all. Like, I played rock music and like folk growing up. Like, I was in a rock band. I toured Alberta and played music. I thought I was going to be a rock star growing up. But like, it's not like I listened to more rock than I did hip hop. Notorious B.I.G. I have every single song that guy's ever created that is accessible at the time via LimeWire. I got all NWA, all Dr. Dre. I mean, The Chronic and Doggy Style. Hell, I got Illmatic, Doggy Style hanging in this office, in this studio right now. Above it, by the way, Freddie Gibbs. Unbelievable. Danelle Singh was happy USA men's hockey team beat Canada men's hockey team for that last week. I mean, the men's played a very good game. I would say underwhelming game from Canada. They do have some decent players, some former NHL players, some guys who are playing in legit leagues still. But man, the D1 Americans are usually on another level than the D1 Canadians. But that's taking nothing away from Owen Powers playing for the Canadian too. I mean, the Michigan stud. I mean, there's like 7 Michigan studs. It's crazy. The bold man, baby. Canada does own hockey. Yeah, I mean, the defense, I mean, they played a lot better now. Came out of the gate shaky. I mean, taking that early penalty too. The Minnesota Wild, that is. Right now, shots are even. Detroit have even things up 7-7 apiece, and the game is tied 2-2. I mean, this is a hell of a hockey game. What a first period. What a first period. And thanks to everyone joining right now here live on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. Get your score predictions in for this game in the live YouTube chat. We do have a contest going on. At the end of the stream, the end of the game, we will announce a winner. If you predict correctly, all you got to do is tell me who you think is going to win this game, what the final score is going to be in the live YouTube chat. It's a comment-driven live stream. We will address them all. I'm a one-man show here tonight, so be patient. But any live reaction, questions for me, Olympic talk, anything goes. Get in the live YouTube chat. You all are driving the bus here tonight. It's an honor for me, the single folk here on Valentine's Day, to sit back, relax, and watch this game with you. I am a look. You must have just joined. My 3 teams that I keep tabs on, root for, follow above any other teams in the National Hockey League. Canucks is my home team because born and bred in British Columbia, and live on Vancouver Island now. Grew up in Prince George. They're the home team. Cover the Minnesota Wild, so very much invested in them, and I would argue they have the best market in all of in all the NHL as far as fans and whatnot. And the Washington Capitals. Ovechkin's my favorite player. He will be my favorite player of all time. And that was the first NHL jersey I ever bought. I'm drinking a single malt whiskey later, if that's what you are referring to. Oh, what up? The man, the myth, the legend, one of my favorite people on Wild Twitter. Sean Cosgrove getting his prediction in. We still have no one. That's right, no one. Saying that the Detroit Red Wings are going to win this game, despite it being tied right now in shots and goals. Get your score prediction in if you're just joining us live here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. If you're new to the stream, we have watchalongs here every single day of the week, ladies and gentlemen. So comment here in the live YouTube chat, subscribe, like the video, and get your score prediction in for a chance to win a THPN t-shirt, much like Sean Cosgrove did on the screen. There's so many comments here tonight. I absolutely love it. The chat's buzzing. You all are amazing. You make this so much fun. Without you, shoot, I don't know what I would be doing tonight. I'd be sulking in my sorrows, probably playing Halo, which I suck at, by the way. God. Shane, what's up? I didn't know you were streaming today. Well, if you want to correct this, Shane, you have to, and I encourage everyone who's subscribed to the channel to ring that notification bell, that button, so that you are notified whenever a new video is posted and a live stream is queued. Thanks to everybody who's just joining us right now. We have the live stats here on screen throughout this game. I'm giving you my live reaction watching the game here, but most importantly, I'm interacting with all of you here live in the YouTube chat. I'm a one-man show here tonight, so I'm a little behind in the comments, but I am addressing them all, and I will get to them all, so keep them coming. It's comment-driven live stream, like I said. Get your score predictions in for a chance to win some THPN merch. Double boldy all the way across the sky. He makes them bold statements. That's awesome. Man, you really hate Detroit. I don't know if you're a passionate Wild fan, or if you're more of a Detroit hater. Clear that up for me. I'm curious. Danelle, what are your thoughts of today's trades between the Flames and Canadiens today? Well, Danelle, as you know, because you are a diehard and a loyal supporter here of the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel, have you heard my thoughts? I'm not a fan of the Canadiens. They're not my team. What's crazy is they have all three Pitlicks: Rem Pitlick, Rhett Pitlick, and Tyler Pitlick. And I think they're rebuilding now. They're flipping the page. It's Martin St. Louis and Lecavallier's team. The Marc Bergevin era is over. And for the Calgary Flames, or should I say the Vancouver Flames, Tyler Toffoli is really exactly what they needed. They needed a right-hand shot veteran who can score goals. So for the Flames, it's great. As someone who wants the Vancouver Canucks to do well in the Pacific Division, though, holy, has the Flames made that much harder. 50 cent, more like 50 dents, am I right? Ayo! Prince Super Bowl was in Miami. Oh, so there. Sorry, but anyways, still the best one, right? See that shows I'm not from Minnesota. Someone was saying, "How are you from Vancouver and not a Canucks fan?" I was just seeing on Twitter. I mean, Sean knows this. Sean has no filter in ripping on me, or sorry, correcting me, which I love. Thank you so much. But there you go. I've seen the performance. I'm not an NFL guy. Shout out, bro, Jake Elamimian. I was not impressed with Marshall taking a knee. I mean, yeah, that's neither here nor there here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. I'll just say that much. I said that Talbot shouldn't have been in because he's also on my fantasy team and I need those points. Okay, well, fair enough then, Faggio. Fair enough. Wild back on the power play, almost halfway through their second power play of the game. Shots even, goals even. Hell of a first period. What is it now? 2 or 3 power plays for the Detroit Red Wings, 2 for the Minnesota Wild. So hell of a game here. Hell of a game in St. Paul as they host the Detroit Red Wings here on Valentine's Day. Yeah, my dad was at the Avs game in Dallas yesterday. Cool, man. That's sweet. Yeah, so yesterday was the Tell It Avs It Is boys. Christian and Griffin, who do amazing work. And generally, if there's a Colorado Avalanche game, those are the guys doing it. Oh, fucking right, Dylan. Dylan, I do encourage you, though, to go watch the Prince in Miami one. It is clutch. And then, Dylan and I grew up together. We probably watched it together. We've both seen the Justin Timberlake one. Dre Day, baby. AK, baby. Danelle saying I'm on vacation from work. Go back to work next Tuesday. I have 10 days off. Well, that's worth some Jamaican horns too, no? Thanks for spending your vacation with us, Danelle. Thanks to everyone spending your Valentine's Day with us here tonight. Whether you're single, whether you're watching it with your significant other, I love this. The chat is buzzing. And you all are making this such an amazing stream. I mean, whoa! Shorthanded shot right at the end of the power play for Detroit. What an aggressive save indeed. Both teams playing outstanding here. You know, I don't correct me if I'm wrong, Sean, but I don't think either team's playing that sloppy. Shane's, I'll leave it to you, Isha. Should I drink a mint chocolate ale or an orange chocolate ale? Both of those aren't my cup of tea nor first choice, though I know you said you're holding one for me, Shane, so I'm excited actually to try them. Let's go mint. I know you're a mint chocolate guy. Let's go mint. Dylan getting his prediction in. No one, again, the streak continues. No one wants Detroit or thinks Detroit's going to win this game, despite them outshooting the Wild right now at the end of the first period. Locking it in, 4-3 Wild. My font just changed here. I got a pretty flimsy little desk here, so every time I type, I see that Bro Jake and Solomon are just agreeing. Like, yeah, good picks, bud. Good picks. Detroit will lose by 2+ goals. I mean, hey, if you're a Wild fan watching this game, you're surely hoping for that. Did someone just say Washington Capitals and Ovi?
Oh my God!
Ovechkin is the greatest goal scorer of all time.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Victor! Oh, here. I mean, you put out the bat signal and people answer. I mean, I wish I could just pepper that shit right now, but 8-2 Detroit. Wow. Victor. Respect the boldness, my man. Jeez. Gotta love Ovi. No teeth. Ovi needs to retire. What? Why? He's a 50 goal scorer, and he wants to break Gretzky's goal record. He's got a Stanley Cup. I still think he's motivated to win, but he's motivated still to play the best hockey he can in scoring goals, doing what he does. And he's old man Ovi now. You know, he's gray-haired Ovi. I shouldn't say he's been gray-haired Ovi since he was 25, but he's mature Ovi in that he's not just a North-South Hudson Bay role goal scorer anymore. He's a cerebral, all-around player who still excels in goal scoring. So Barry Bonds, I wholeheartedly disagree. I love hot moms. Something we can agree on. Hello, subscribe to the channel. I also like hot moms. Ovi's too old. He's not too old, man. Like Yager was too old at the end in the NHL. You can argue there was a few players who did hang on too long. He's definitely not one of them. The year he puts up under 20 goals, I will let you pepper the stream here in saying this verbatim. Oh, here we go. The second one. I love hot moms. Wings 4-3. Hit your score predictions if you haven't already. If you're just joining the live stream right now, folks, all you have to do, like I love hot moms here in the live YouTube chat, is let us know who you think is going to win this game and what the final score is going to be for a chance to win a THPN t-shirt. It's simple as that, folks. It's comment-driven live stream, so I want to hear your live reaction to this game. I'm addressing every comment. I know I'm a little behind right now, but that's just because the chat is buzzing, folks. And then I'm a one-man show here tonight, but keep them coming. We will address them all. Like, look, I'm probably not even going to take a break here. I mean, a quick word from our sponsors, then right back at it. So keep them coming. You all are driving the bus here tonight, and it's an honor for me to sit back, relax, and address everything you all have to say on this game, the live reaction, Olympics, what's going on in the National Hockey League. And look at that. First period. That's it. It's over. 2-2. What a crazy game. What a crazy first period thus far. Before we take a quick, I'm talking like quick 30-second break, quick commercial break here to address our sponsors, DraftKings. I'm going to try to plow through a few more comments here, but keep them coming, folks, again. Does Pat Roy still own Canadian Trashes? He owns the Quebec Ramparts of the QMJHL. What if I told you Lance Pitlick, who's their uncle, played for the Canadians? No, I'm just kidding. I wish he did. That would, dude, I mean, I was going to be like, are you fucking kidding me? I was going to be like,
oh my God.
I've hated Detroit ever since they cheap shot Avalanche. Okay, well, fair. Will you go see the Uncharted movie out this Friday? I got to see Jackass first, man, I think. But it looks good. Great cast. Played the game when PS3 was still new back in the day. Yeah, dude. Agreed. I have NHL 22 and I was Avalanche and I beat Dallas 18-4. What's up, Rams52? Thank you for joining. Probably late to addressing your comment here, but if you're still joining us here and you haven't already, get your prediction in for this game. Let us know who you think is going to win the game and what the final score is going to be for a chance to win some THPN merch. When did Gretz retire 40? No, I think earlier than 40. Shane Van Nuys saying, I think they put mint chocolate in this because it really tastes like mint chocolate. Well, Shane, if it's a mint chocolate craft beer, you got to assume that they put mint chocolate in it.
Exactly that.
Yes. Bankaid, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video. We have watchalongs every single day of the week. If you haven't already, get your prediction in for this. Oh, wait, Bankaid, you're missing something. Who? Who's going to win? I'll come back to you. Ovechkin's my age 36. Yeah, like... That's not old. Anyone who says that old is out to lunch. The Rapper. Yo, man, love you. Wow. Well, thank you very much, The Rapper. I really appreciate it. I wish I could drop a beat, but I mean, drop a rhyme on a beat, but I am not The Rapper. That is you. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I pop back up on here whenever there are Wild and Canuck streams generally. Yeah. Oh my God. There we go. There we go. And look at that. I'm caught up. Whoo! Folks, I gotta take a drink of water here. That was a lot of comments to catch up on. I love it. The chat's been buzzing. You all are amazing. I love you all. Oh, chat was buzzing and Kendra wasn't even here. Whew. Locking it in. Last one before we go to commercial break, and we will be back to address all of your comments because it is a comment-driven live stream here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. Minnesota Wild, Detroit Red Wings. Yeah, one sec. I gotta write this. Wings 4, Wild 3. So that's... Holy fuck. That's a few in a row, man. That's a few in a row for the Detroit Red Wings. Detroit for 3 bank aid. I just have to double check something here, folks. I promise I'm going to keep addressing your comments. I might have. Okay, wings for. I thought it was for. I Love Hot Moms was Detroit. Just want to make sure. Contest entries. We're gonna cut 5 minutes into the third period, so you still have some time to get your score prediction in. I'm gonna take a quick break here, throw to commercial. It'll be a quick break, I promise, folks. So keep those comments coming. It's a comment-driven live stream, so you all are driving the bus. It's an honor for me to sit back here, relax, and watch this game here with you. Look at that, Kevin Fiala there with Kevin Gore. 1 assist, 7 shifts already. What a goddamn beauty. 19 points in the last 15 games. It's incredible. Don't go anywhere. We will be back here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. Detroit Red Wings, Minnesota Wild here. What an incredible first period. I mean, we had power plays galore. We had freaking, 3 goals in the first 4 minutes of this game. It is awesome. Shots are tied apiece pretty much. Goals are tied apiece. And the Detroit Red Wings making the Wild sweat here early in this game. Keep the comments coming even during the break. We will get to them all here, and we will be back after this commercial break here live on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel, Minnesota Wild, Detroit Red Wings. I told you it'd be a quick break. Now, for those just joining the watch along, thank you very much. For those commenting in the break and right after, right when the commercial started there. And again, please support our friends at DraftKings. They support us, so go support them. Use promo code THPN upon sign up for a bonus. And if you're a regular user, even if you use Daily Fantasy, plug that promo code in for a weekly deal. If in the beginning of the stream I said if the Wild going into any period after any break in this live stream, if they were up 2 goals, I'd throw on my Minnesota Wild reverse retro jersey. Now, yes, Donnell, it is Fanatics. Roast me. I got it as a gift. What are you gonna do? They aren't up, right? It's a tie. They've come back and tied it, which is great. So I can't wear the jersey yet, but I am wearing my USA THPN hoodie for a chance to win a THPN shirt, even a USA one, Canada one, or just a straight THPN shirt. Get your score prediction in for this game. Let us know in the live YouTube chat who you think is going to win this game, what the final score is going to be for a chance to win a THPN t-shirt. Now, can't wear the Minnesota Wild shirt. Like I said, set the precedent. Got to be consistent going into this stream. I got to keep my word. The Minnesota Wild aren't up 2 goals, so I'm not going to feature that jersey. I did say, though, at 6 o'clock, and I know we're like 4 minutes away, so I won't take the first sip, but it's pretty much 6 o'clock. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. The Woodford, for me, it comes out on special occasions. Here in this buzzing chat with all you beautiful people, amazing hockey fans, whether you're watching this with your significant other on this Valentine's Day, or if you're single hanging out with me here tonight, my fellow singles. Cheers to you. So I might get louder. Okay. Housekeeping stuff. I mentioned the contest, so get your predictions in. I know some came up in the break, so I will get to them. We'll get the live score, the live score updates and statistics back on the screen when the puck drops again for this second period. But until then, let's go back to the comments because it is a comment-driven live stream. You all drive the bus. I'm here just riding shotgun, hanging out with you. Now, holy crap, there were a lot here, so let's get to it. Shane talking about the beer that he's drinking. It's actually such a strong mint chocolate flavor. It's not a subtle flavor like with some beers. Yeah, well, some are like that though, Shane. Like I would say like the Lions Winter Ale from Granville Island. Like that one's a very, very prominent chocolate flavor, right? Whereas I forget if it's VI Brewing or there's another local one that does a winter ale as well, a chocolate ale, and it's very, very faint. Very, very faint. I mean, there's some peanut butter beers, much like that one that I had from Coastal Brewing out of Los Angeles, which I really liked it, but it was damn sweet. It was peanut butter chocolate, and that's exactly what it tastes like. Where there's some, like that one out of Minnesota from Dangerous Men Brewing. Shout out to anyone from Minnesota listening, by the way. Dangerous Men Brewing, their peanut butter porter is the best beer I've ever had, which is more of a subtle peanut butter taste. But again, Shane, it all depends on the flavoring too. Like you said, they probably put maybe real mint, real chocolate in it rather than some sort of flavoring. As I know, there's some brewers in Minnesota and in BC who, I love peanut butter beer, so I'll use that as the example, who will use like a peanut butter powder versus actual peanut butter. And some of it's so that people who are allergic to peanuts, not that they would ever drink it anyways, probably, can also do it. I guess allergy wise. Anyways, I'm going off about peanut butter beers here and the views are dying down. So we'll get back to hockey in the comments here. Faja, who are you talking about again? Barry Bonds, let's go. Locking it in. Much like Barry Bonds, get your score prediction in. He says 5-3 Wild. He has entered our contest to win a THPN t-shirt. We have Canadian-based t-shirts. We have USA-based t-shirts. We just have some plain THPN t-shirts. Any of the 3 are up for grabs. I'll next break we take here, I'll throw the link so you can check it out in the live YouTube chat here. And again, once the puck drops the second period, we will get the live statistics back on the screen. Sec to lock in Barry Bonds, the 5-3 Wild. prediction. Thank you very much, Barry Bonds. If you haven't already, subscribed to the channel, like the video. Hope everyone had a great NFL Sunday. Like I said, I'm not a huge NFL guy, not a huge football guy, but I do support the CFL because I am Canadian. So I got my Rock 101 bro Jake in his BC Lions jersey and former BC Lions Solomon Elamimian in front of me here. I got Snoop Dogg here as well joining me. You know, he was part of the halftime show. And I know he wasn't part of Aftermath of the Crew, but my favorite rapper, one of the best of all time, Notorious B.I.G. Shout out Dylan, by the way, adding those two those two great friends to the studio. I have some Kenny versus Spenny actually figures coming in the mail too, which will be a fun addition for anyone who's an OG Canadian and who's seen that show, which is all on YouTube, by the way, now. Numander, thanks for joining and still joining, by the way. Really appreciate it. Who you have winning the men's Olympic hockey Canada? Oh, it's tough to say, man. Okay, Heart Canada, of course, right? Mind US. They're looking good. They're looking better than the Olympic athletes. They're looking better than Sweden. They're looking better than the Czech Republic, the Czechs. I forget how they want to be referred to. But anyways, that's I think the USA takes it, but my heart says Canada, of course. Okay, Victor, sorry, I may slip up and put a couple of these up. So I probably shouldn't put your usernames up here, guys. So maybe not the smartest place to put in the chat, but you do you. Look at that. Friends making friends here in the live YouTube chat on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. Look at that. I mean,
Oh my God.
Crazy. Yes, I hit the wrong pad there. I'm not going to keep dancing, Jacob. Where's Andrew B, by the way? Who winning in the second, guys? Well, Bank-Aid, puck hasn't dropped yet. We're still in first intermission. So it's still a tie game. But we will keep you updated, of course. We'll bring the live stats back on the screen here pretty soon, actually, as puck should drop for the second period very, very soon. All right, it's 6:02. Cheers to all the singles. Happy Valentine's Day.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucking.
Oh, man. Love the Woodford. Tried Lagavulin for the first time on New Year's. Psh, what a unique fucking smoky, peaty scotch, I should say. Not sure. I don't like it, nor do I dislike it. It is very interesting. Very interesting. Had a Gladnock 10 as well, if anyone's into whiskey. Or sorry. Yeah, that one was a scotch. Go check that out. Unbelievable stuff. $60-$70 a bottle, I think, but it's damn worth it. Beautiful bottle in itself, too. You lied. You was gone 2 minutes and 48.9 seconds. Damn. Well, I'll try to be better next time, Jacob. I was close, though. I was close. DRG Benaya. I dig it. Thank you for the prediction. I'm locking it in right now. Thank you. Be like DRG and get your predictions in the live YouTube chat here. Let us know who you think is going to win the game and what the final score is going to be for a chance to win a THPN t-shirt. And as I finish just going through all of that, DRG, you got to let me know who's going to win. You just gave me 3-2, Wild or Detroit. I'll hold off until you let me know who's going to win. Who's got girlfriends here? Let me extend that. Who's got a significant other? Girlfriends, boyfriends, they, them, any of them, your significant other. Who's dating someone here or married? I'm single, by the way. Jacob and Victor, new friends. You know what's so funny? Right when I say I'm single, and like I'm not even kidding, folks. That's hilarious. On cue, I get a match on Tinder. So there you go. The universe, I tell you. Like Brizgalov says, universe so humongous big. The wheels on the bus go round, abs round, round, abs round. Colorado Avalanche. DRG again, bud. You gotta tell me who Who are you? Who's going to win? I can't lock it in until you let me know who's going to win. And puck is about to drop here in the second period, so I will bring the live stats back up here on the screen. Thanks, everyone, just joining the live stream. Live stats here on the screen, live reaction from me. And this buzzing YouTube chat is a comment-driven live stream, so get your comments in. I address them all. Live reaction to this game. Questions to me personally and anyone here at the Hockey Podcast Network. Of course, some Olympic talk. I mean, you all are driving the bus here. Look, I may stop for a moment addressing comments to just react to the game, as it's been an incredible first period of this Minnesota Wild Detroit Red Wings hockey game here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. But bear with me. I am going to get through all the comments, and we will get through all the comments here tonight. Get your score predictions in. DRG halfway there didn't let us know who was going to win, but let us know who's going to win and what the final score is going to be for a chance to win THPN t-shirt. We cut contest entries 5 minutes into the third period, and when the game's over, before the stream ends, we announce a winner. If multiple people have predicted the correct outcome, then we do a draw. And please give me your email or contact us on Twitter at HockeyPodNet right after if you are the winner, so you can collect your prize. It says on the can contains natural flavoring. Well, there you go. Yeah, but Shane, you're from Canada. You've lived in the States. Hell, you buy a lot of Asian treats. You know that means nothing. You know? Because I bet natural flavoring has a tiny little trademark on the bottom where you can't see. And that's some just crazy ass sugar company, right? I'm a pessimist. What can I say? Jacob Penn, what's up? Jacob, thank you for joining. 5-4 Wild. So some Wild love now. The tides keep turning here in the predictions. I love it. 5-4 Wild from our friend Jacob. Jacob Penn, that is. Thank you for getting your prediction in. You have a chance to win a THPN t-shirt. And DRG, again, please tell me who you think is going to win. I know, trust me, I already have it noted. I know 3-2. But let me know who. 3-2 who? 3-2 who? 3-2 who? Victor M, thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for the kind words. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye, new friend. Bankaid saying, watching right now. Yeah, I'm watching right now. 2 shots, 11-9 in favor of the Detroit Red Wings. Detroit, I mean, it's been a back and forth game this entire game. Who am I kidding? Both the teams applying pressure. Both the teams playing very good hockey here, respectively. Okay, Jacob, you're 14 years old, yet you're gambling. Better not be using our sponsor. There's no way you could. They'd filter you out. Puck drop in Winnipeg. Let's go. Fazio, please keep this stream on, but just have your Winnipeg, game on the TV. Because I still want to hang out with you, man. I still want to hang out with you. Shane says it also says vegan friendly. Well, again, if it's a BC beer, don't they all say vegan friendly? Thanks to everyone joining this watch long, by the way, here live on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. Minnesota Wild, Detroit Red Wings, as the Minnesota Wild are welcoming the Detroit Red Wings at the Xcel Energy Center. Then they are on the road for Winnipeg and then back to host the Florida Panthers. It's a quick road trip up to Winnipeg, but the Wild have a crazy schedule. Pretty much 3 days a week, sometimes 4 days out of the 7, they have games for the rest of the season. It's insane. They have a lot of depth. But for those who are wondering why Kakkonen got this start, I mean, Kakkonen may get 60% of the starts down this stretch, folks. And that's so Talbot can be ready for the playoffs. By the way, I see Hy-Vee. Shout out Hy-Vee. I think 40 of their Twitter accounts from all over the world retweeted a bunch of Sota Pod stuff one time, and it was just clear. It was clearly a glitch, but hey, I'll take the extra 100 subscribers or whatever it is, followers. Holy crap. Look at this. NHL, I'm in Uzbekistan? Wow. Well, thank you so much for joining all the way from Uzbekistan. I've been following the Olympics. Not that Uzbekistan is in the Olympics, but I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're close to the Kazakhstans, right? Like you're rooting for the I don't even think the Kazakhs are in the Olympics. Scratch all of that. Thank you for joining. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. We really appreciate it. Nothing but love here on this Valentine's Day on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. What a save from Detroit, and Bolden Fiala out there. They're the new first line, folks. You heard it here. They're the new first line. I'm getting pumped and they didn't even score yet. What a sequence. Yeah, a little miss clear from... Man, the Wild are... I mean, the first 4 minutes, the Wild were shaky. They took a penalty. And since then, they've been on it. Be like Victor M. Sub and hit that notification bell. And he liked the stream. Thank you very much. Whew. Yo, I've seen the first 2 seasons. It's starting to get pretty dark, though. The first season I loved. When like the main character in the first season and the girl broke up, though, I mean... I got sad. I liked them as a couple. I did. Mine are like OC fandom days came out where I was like, oh man, I don't want to see Ryan and Marissa break up. It was the same type of vibes. Yeah, Shane saying Cobra Kai is awesome.
Exactly that.
Come on, defense, no more goals. Hey, I'm a little bit more confident in the defense as you overall. But yeah, tonight they haven't played their best. Although I will give credit to the Wild. Since it's been tied, have they been the better team? I'll give the slight edge to them, but it is a back and forth game. You see a frustrated Kaprizov there. It's been Bolden Fiala's game thus far. Shane saying I haven't watched the new season yet, though. How many seasons are there of Cobra Kai? There's quite a bit. Again, I've only seen the first 2. And I remember I watched the first, like I plowed through the first season. I couldn't sleep one night, stressed out or something. I don't know. Couldn't sleep. It was like 1 a.m. or no, 11 a.m. And I was like, fuck it. I was like, I need to watch something. Fired up. And I never really watch like Netflix in bed or in my room or anything like that. I don't watch a lot of TV. I plowed through the full season and the sun came up and didn't sleep at all. But it wouldn't have mattered. When you're stressed, you're stressed. Sleep doesn't really help. But hey, I plowed through a season and very much enjoyed myself. Richard and Robert Kim. Boldy has 6 of the Wild's 12 shots. How crazy. Thank you for the stat. And look at that, just what I said. There was a frustrated Kaprizov. On the 13th shot of the game, it is 3-2 Wild, baby. Let's go. #21st goal for Kaprizov. 55 points in 42 motherfucking games. 44th or 45th point for Zuccarello in his 38th game. Insane. Absolutely insane. Look at these guys playing tic-tac-toe. Oh my God, feeds him in the slot top right corner. What a beautiful, beautiful sequence of events that led to that goal. What a game, folks. I'm fired up. I love it. Richard and Robin Kim, I hope you are both enjoying your Valentine's Day together. Shout out to you both tuning into the Hockey Podcast Network live stream during Valentine's Day. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Check out the Sota Pod as well. Subscribe to that YouTube channel and podcast for some more Minnesota Wild-related content. Watchalongs every day, by the way, folks. And Richard and Robin Kim, get your score predictions in for this game in the live YouTube chat here for a chance to win a THPN t-shirt. You should come to New York and check out the New York locations and the NHL store. Danelle, I've been to New York City. I sang in Carnegie Hall and opened for Yo Yo Ma in a professional choir when I was like 11 years old, maybe even younger, like maybe even 9 or 10. Didn't go to an NHL game. I did go to an event at MSG, and I hit up a couple Broadway shows as well. Can't wait to come back to New York. I was supposed to go see Billy Joel, the piano man himself, at MSG. New York state of mind, baby, right before the pandemic, but c'est la vie, didn't end up working out. Victor's saying you should really watch season 3 and 4 of Cobra Kai. You know what? And 5. I will when I have the chance, buddy. I'm a busy guy. Kaprizov did score. Let's get it. Barry Bonds saying I'm on season 4, episode 8 of Cobra Kai. Well, there you go. But Barry Bonds, I ask you, what episode of the Sota Pod are you on? I know Shane's on episode 246, 245. Just saying. Thanks everyone tuning into the live stream. Really appreciate it. What a game it's been. The Wild come back in this game, being down 2-0 very, very early in the first 5 minutes of this game. Come back, 3 unanswered goals, 2 unanswered goals. If they score one more, I'm putting on my Minnesota Wild jersey going into the third period. So there you go. Thanks everyone joining the live stream. We have a contest going on right now. You have a chance to win some THPN merch, much like this hoodie. You can get a USA THPN t-shirt or a Canadian THPN t-shirt or just a base model THPN t-shirt. All you have to do to enter the contest is get your prediction in the live YouTube chat. Let us know who you think is going to win and what the final score is going to be. I'll take note. And 5 minutes into the third period, we cut entries, end of the game. Last moments of the stream. Before we hang up the skates, we will announce a winner. So tune back in if you can't stay with us until the third period. Again, shots 12-13 in favor of the Wild. So, I mean, it's been a back and forth game in the shot department. It's been a back and forth game as far as just back and forth plays, respectively, from both of these teams. Both goaltenders haven't been that great tonight, as you see, and reflective in their save percentage and goals against thus far. Based on the amount of shots. The Wild's defense hasn't been excellent, but it hasn't been good. Sure, I argue it has been. Detroit's the real deal, and though I don't think that they're going to make the playoffs this year, I do think in 2 to 3 years' time, this is going to be Tampa Bay Lightning 2.0. Stevie Y, how are you? There you go. Richard and Robin, thank you very much for getting your prediction in. Do me a favor as well and subscribe to the channel and check out the Sota Pod for some more Wild content. We have watchalongs every single day here on the Hockey Podcast Network, and liking this video goes a long way too. A huge shout out to all the regular supporters here. I mean, I saw Donnell, Shane's here. I mean, Jacob loves THPN, Fagio, and more. You all helped us get to 1,000 subscribers. You know, in like 3 months of us readjusting this channel. It means the world to us. Doing these watch-alongs with you makes our night, and that's what it's all about. You all are driving the bus. We're sitting back, relaxing here, watching some hockey with some beautiful people. So thank you so much. Our next goal is 5,000 subscribers. So let's get there. Let's get as many subscribers as we can from all these new viewers here tonight and all you great Wild and Detroit fans. I really appreciate it. All right, I'm locking this in. Give me 1 sec. Richard and Robin Kim. How are you two enjoying your Valentine's Day, by the way? Watching this game together? I mean, that's heckin' cute. I love it. But what else did you have in store this evening? Oh, it has been locked in. Victor M saying he finished Cobra Kai. Oh man, this hurts. 100,000 subs by the time the Wild win a cup, so 500 years. Jacob, if the Wild win the Stanley Cup this year, I guarantee you we'll have 5,000 subs. Not 100,000, but we'll get 5,000. Now I'm hoping we get 5,000 before the playoffs. We got a few months left. Let's get there. Come on. Thank you very much, folks. We really appreciate it. You all are the best. I mean, we have giveaways, right? We're interactive. Hell, Jacob's making friends. There you go. Richard and Robin Kim, late work day watching the Wild together. Well, again, that's really cute. Do you guys like craft beer? Are you drinking anything special here tonight? I know it's Monday. I'm a huge fan of Minnesota craft beer. I gave Dangerous Men a shout out actually earlier in the show. Me being located in Canada, I was actually sent some of Dangerous Men, some of Bad Weather, Back Channel, Junkyard, some of the best craft beers in Minnesota. So the Sota Pod is a Minnesota Wild prospects, Wild, college hockey, and beer podcast. 5 different types of shows every weekday, kind of zeroing in on those particular niches in the Minnesota Wild hockey and beer market. So again, if that interests you, check it out. If you just like the watch alongs here and joining me, I mean, subscribe to this channel. It's been really fun interacting with you, so I really appreciate it. Again, happy Valentine's Day to all the couples, the cutest heck couples like Richard and Robin Kim here, and thanks to all the singles who are joining me here tonight as well. Oh, that North Stars jersey is just so beautiful. I mean, the Subway jersey reverse retro for the Wild now. I like it. Some people are critical of it. I know Hoppy, my co-host, is not a huge fan. I just wish they went full North Stars. I don't know. Comments finally taking a break, which I don't really like. So get the live comments back going. It's a comment-driven live stream here. You all are driving the bus. It's been buzzing this whole night. It's been so much fun interacting with you. If you haven't got your goal predictions in yet, get your goal predictions in. Throw me some questions, some comments on this game, your live reactions, as well as some Olympic talk or any other NHL news. Totally down to dive into that and continue to interact with you all. If it completely dries up, I'm just going to straight up keep my eyes locked on this game and give some more live reactions to that. Like in the first period, so much was happening right off the hop that like the comments got so plugged quickly, which is amazing. I love it. I mean, sifting through, you all are awesome. And it was actually so much fun, but that's just why my eyes were stapled to the screen because so much was happening. And I obviously want to comment on anything significant that happens, but wow, what a 2-on-1 for the Detroit Red Wings. I mean, like I said, throughout this entire stream, it's been back and forth, some good hockey back to back. Minnesota jerseys is badass. Good look. You know, I like it too. I've liked most of their jerseys, to be honest. I really have. Not badass, I think, is a cool way to describe them. I mean, nothing is as badass as the Calgary Hitmen of the WHL. And if you haven't seen that, go check it out. Badass as fuck. But they are badass. They're very symmetrical. I like the color. I like the color scheme. I like that cream and green. Yeah, I've always liked the Wild jerseys, even dating back to 2001. Pretty much all their kits, and I actually really like the logo. Now, some people never noticed that it was actually like a bear. And that blows my mind because I know I'm looking at it right now in my office. I know there's the sunset, there's the trees, there's the lake, and there's the North Star. But the first thing I've always seen is how it all makes a man bear pig. Anyways. Do you ever visit Rogers Center? Rogers Center in Edmonton or Rogers Arena in Vancouver? I visit Rogers Arena quite a bit. Yet to have gone to, or I guess it's Rogers Place in Edmonton. I have not gone there yet. Oh, we got a little bit of a tussle. And of course, Bertuzzi and Greenway are involved in it. Look at that. The Zebra's trying to rip everybody off. Oh, hell yeah. You know Brandon. And by the way, Brandon Duhaime. Oh, they're just going at it. They're just swinging. Fucking love Brandon Duhaime. Oh, they just keep coming. This is amazing. This is incredible. They're just not stop. The refs don't give a fuck. Brandon Duhaime, you are an absolute stud. Oh, come on, ref. Let him go. Come on. This is some 2022 bullshit. Yeah, look. He's even like, come on, ref, you should have let me go. Him and Stetcher, the former Vancouver Canuck. What a game. Wow. This is crazy, folks. Fucking old man Stahl. Holy shit. What a game. Just what a sequence of events. But like, they were like, screw you, refs. I don't want any of you. I want to fight. And they still separated them. Like, oh, this pisses me off so much. I love hockey fights, if you haven't noticed. Anyways, whew. Breathe, Isha. Barry Bonds, Winnipeg versus Jets. Winnipeg versus Jets? Come on, man. Restructure that. I think when the Wild play the Jets, that's going to be a bigger test for the Wild than even the Florida Panthers. Pablo, what's going on? Thank you for joining the live stream. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video. We have watchalongs every single day of the week. And if you're a fan of the Wild, check out my podcast, the Sota Pod. Get your goal predictions in for this game. You still have some time. We cut entries 5 minutes into the third period, and we will announce a winner at the end of the game and the end of the stream. But Pablo, all you got to do is in the live YouTube chat, let us know who you think is going to win and what the final score is going to be for a chance to win some THPN merch. Toronto won, Seattle won. Go Seattle. Yes, I am. I'm not a Toronto Maple Leafs fan, nor a Montreal Canadiens fan, despite being a Canadian. Right. Thank you very much, Barry Bonds. You're my kind of people. Blackhawks. It's a toss-up. They're both kind of the same tier right now as far as tier right now in this particular season. I'll go Jets. I think it'll be a close game, but I'll go Jets. Pablo saying my girlfriend loves the Wild too. That's awesome. Well, happy Valentine's Day to you both. How cute. Another couple watching the Minnesota Wild game. That's amazing. Pablo, again, for more Wild content, I do watch-alongs every now and then for Wild games here on this channel, but I do host and help manage a podcast that releases 5 episodes covering prospects, the Minnesota Wild, D1 college hockey in Minnesota, as well as beer and a ton of other fun things Minnesota related. So if you're a fan of that, and if you or your significant other want some more content, go check it out at the Sota Pod. But really appreciate it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Pablo, you are a beauty. Get your goal prediction in for this game. Let us know who you think is going to win and what the final score is going to be for a chance to win some THPN merch. So we got Greenway, Zuccarello, and Brandon Duhaime in the box for the Minnesota Wild. Old man Mark Stahl, and I imagine Troy Stetcher also in for the Detroit Red Wings. Let's see how this plays out penalties-wise. Titan Gamers, bro, what time remaining? We're literally halfway through the second period, halfway through this game, sir. Thank you very much for joining. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video. We got watch-alongs every single day of the week, brother. Or sister. Or they. Pablo, here we go. Be like Pablo. Get your prediction in for a chance to win a THPN t-shirt. Locking it in. 5-4 Wild, baby. Let's go. Detroit power play. Haven't officially announced the penalties yet. Detroit only 1 for 3, if I'm not mistaken, on the power play. Could be 1 for 4 as well. Toronto 2, Seattle 1. Boo. Thanks to everybody joining this watch along, by the way. This has been so much fun. You all are incredible. It's so much fun sitting back, relaxing here with you. We have some Valentine's Day couples even watching this Wild game with us. Whether you're a Detroit fan or a Wild fan, I mean, I'm repping the USA THPN hoodie. If you want a USA THPN shirt or even a Canadian THPN shirt, get your score prediction in this live YouTube chat. Let us know who you think is going to win, what the final score is going to be for a chance to win some THPN merch. In the end of the game, we will announce a winner. Sorry, I don't understand. Please tell me time remaining. Time remaining, so that will be 30 minutes. There's 30 minutes remaining in this game. Big math guy. A period and a half / 30 minutes, Titan Gamers. For that, I mean, we deserve a subscription, right? Subscribe to the channel, please. Come on. Like the video. Or get a score prediction in. Thanks to everyone joining the live stream again. It's a comment-driven live stream. Keep them coming. Live reactions to this game, questions in regards to the NHL, Wild or Detroit, or some Olympic hockey talk. Or I mean, we've had some pop culture talk too. We talked some beers. Shane's been drinking the chocolate mint beer. We talked a little Cobra Kai. I mean, Danelle always hitting us with some great topics too, talking about the Uncharted movie and also Jackass. Keep the comments coming. We love it. I took under 9 goals, please God. And again, that's another thing here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. We're partners with DraftKings. Shout out DraftKings. They support us, so go support them. Use promo code THPN for sign-up bonus. And if you haven't already, plug that promo code in for some weekly deals. But if you're betting, I always support anyone in the chat who can potentially win some money. So whether I have an allegiance to the team or not, I first and foremost want those, like Normander here, to win some money. No problem, Titan Gamers. Thank you for stopping by. Matching fighting majors, matching roughing minors, boarding penalty against Minnesota. Thank you very much. You're the new Sean Cosgrove. I love it. I love it. Thank you very much. I mean, it's been a pleasure having Wild fans and Detroit fans alike join us here on this live stream. It's been such a buzz in chat. You all are driving the bus, so keep the comments coming. What you think? Matches tie? I mean, the match isn't tie, actually. It's a 3-2 game right now for the Minnesota Wild Titan Gamers. It's been a great game. I mean, Detroit, they're still on the power play. Actually, they just got off the power play now. It's been a good back and forth game. Both teams have had a little bit of success on the penalty or on the power play. I should just say on special teams overall. Both teams' penalty kills have been pretty good respectively. Both teams have been excellent 5-on-5. Awesome battles in the neutral zone. Some grit. I mean, 2022 grit again. Fourth line voice would be laughed at me if I called that some fucking grit hockey. There've been some great goals and great plays from both ends. So overall, long of the short of it's been an excellent game. 3-2 lead for the Wild. Shots 15-13 in favor of the Detroit Red Wings. I feel you. Blackhawks have been awful all season, but Winnipeg did beat Minnesota, but they were lucky. I mean, I talked about that actually on the last Sota Pod episode. Minnesota didn't play a bad game. I just think they got beat and didn't adjust. So I blame it even on the coaches too a little bit. They didn't make adjustments, and the Winnipeg Jets usually have the Wild's number in at least being able to match their style. They're a big bruising team too. However, I think that the Wild play a better game. They're playing tremendous right now. And this is the start of the crazy schedule, right? You know, they shouldn't be too gassed Wednesday. Friday, they'll start feeling it. And hell, I mean, this is a crazy stretch for the Minnesota Wild. Thanks, everyone, just tuning in right now to the Watchalong here live on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. We have Watchalongs every single day of the week. I usually jump on Minnesota Wild ones alongside the State of Hoppy, but he's with the Hot Bets tonight on this Valentine's Day, or in Canucks games. The co-creator of the Hockey Podcast Network and my good pal Dylan jump on and do Canucks games, but we have different faces, hosts from podcasts on the Hockey Podcast Network who host watch-alongs every day here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. We have a contest going on too, by the way. Be like Pablo, he entered moments ago. Contest entries, we're cutting them soon. 5 minutes into the third period. Get your predictions in now. Let us know who you think is going to win and what the final score is going to be for a chance to win THPN merch, a t-shirt in particular. Pablo saying, in pain, I have a broken knee and a broken leg and kidney stones. Fuck, bro. Pablo, I hope that the stones pass soon, brother, because I haven't had them, but I know people who get them regularly, and it fucking sucks, okay? My mom actually had them when she was pregnant with my little sister, which goddamn is horrible. I hope you recover. How did you break your knee and leg? I'm curious. I mean, if it's traumatic and you don't want to tell me or the chat, that's fine. I totally respect and understand that. But I'm curious, my man. For someone who's gone through a ton of injuries myself, I actually still have to get surgery on a cracked ankle from a mountain biking accident over a year ago. It's been bruised for a year, if that says anything. But I'd love to know. Fazio saying we weren't lucky. Fazio being the Winnipeg Jets. No, I said I think the Wild played a very good game, but they were able to solve the Wild, and the Wild didn't make adjustments. And that goes for Dean Evison and the coaching staff too. Titan gaming time remaining 25 minutes. Fazio, we're good, boys. Stop underestimating us. The Jets, we're not underestimating you, Fazio. Everyone was high on the Jets at the beginning of the season. They were the ones who made our predictions and following of them and passion for them come back down to earth. They haven't been consistent. It's the name of the game, brother. Pablo, you like the Wild, and what other teams do you like? I like Minnesota, Seattle, and Vegas. Good picks, good picks. Jacob will love you. My top three. Home team, British Columbia boy, Vancouver Canucks. Capitals were my first love as far as really diving into a team, and Ovechkin's my favorite player. Capitals jersey was the first jersey I ever bought. Reebok jersey, if you're listening to Nell. And my third favorite team is the Wild, since I've been covering them for almost 3 years now on the Sota Pod. It's hockey. Any team can beat any team. That's true, unless you are, unless you're the Oats. Actually, they've been upsetting some teams too. So, more tussling. Let them go, ref. Let them fight. Come on. Come on. Numander, does donations connect to PayPal? I believe you can donate by using PayPal. The donations go to like a Google's version of PayPal. They're AdSense. So Google and YouTube's version of PayPal. And hey, look, I never ask for it on here because we're a new channel. Donations are always appreciated. The donations go, look, I'm one of the creators of the Hockey Podcast Network to help manage it. I'm not getting the donations. Even if you love my, live streams, the donations go back to all the great hosts, all the other great faces, hosts of the THPN podcast network, the Hockey Podcast Network, and great hosts of those from the network who jump on here and make all this magic happen on the YouTube channel. The donations will be split amongst all of them. They go a long way. They do so much work. We're all independent content creators here. So if you do want to donate, that's where it's going, and we really appreciate it. I'm never going to call for them. I'll call for the subscriptions first. But to answer your question, Amanda, if you do want to donate, they go into our Google AdSense account, and they're distributed to all the hosts who participate on this network. Jacob loves THPN and Mark Stone. Happy Mark Stone. Jets suck ass. You're bad when the Hawks are almost better than you. I mean, the Hawks aren't almost better. They're both on like the same tier, I think, and that's no disrespect. With all the bullshit with the Chicago Blackhawks aside, on paper, they're not a bad team. They're not a great team, but they're not a bad team. Same with the Winnipeg Jets. On paper, they're not a bad team. They're a good team. Barry Bonds, let's go Wild. What is the tie percentage? Like the percentage of them tying this game? Buddy, I don't know. And that's like not a common statistic in hockey that I would be able just to find either. Put it this way. They're not going to tie the game because they'll go to overtime or shootouts. So there you go. There you go. Pablo, I love you, bro. Seattle won Toronto through Pablo. Thank you for the sporting updates, by the way. Let's go Seattle. Let's go Seattle. I was walking. Did you trip? I'm curious again. Jets can win this game. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, that's it. Okay, yeah, Montreal is awful. They just lost to Foley now. I mean, they're turning the page. Gallagher might be gone. Jeff Petrie might leave. Or might be traded or whatever. They have another defenseman on the back end. Sherratt? He's probably going to go. Yeah, I mean, there's another one too. Edmondson, he's probably going to go. Maybe Sherratt's already gone, but Edmondson, I know he's probably going to leave. Yeah, it's a tire fire there. Do you ski or snowboard up there? I personally am not a huge skier or snowboarder. I actually, funny story, I fell off the chairlift. Yes, that's right. I leaned right off the chairlift. There was no handle on the one side, and I fell right off it. No injuries, fell right into a big, big, deep pile of snow, but that was scary. My first ever time snowboarding. Went with all my older cousins who were so much better than me. 13-year-old Isha, I had no idea what I was doing, and it was just a horrendous day. But Mount Washington here on Vancouver Island, it's a great mountain. So many great hikes in Strathcona Park. Great for doing some alpine hiking and camping, great for snowshoeing, great for skiing, cross-country skiing, and snowboard. But it's like 50-50 per season. Because we are kind of in a rainforest, Vancouver Island here, either the winters are perfect and we get amazing powder, or it's really slushy or just completely frozen. So every year, like, you're betting if you're getting a season's pass. Whistler is consistently usually really good in Vancouver. Oh, my God.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Sean Cosgrove donating $2. The first ever donation to the channel. And would it be anybody else but our friend Sean Cosgrove? Congrats on the 1,000 subscribers, he says. Well, thank you very much, sir, because you're one of the 1,000 subscribers. You tune into not only the Sota Pod, some of the personal content that I do on the network, but you also support us here on the Watchalong. So, man, it goes a long. I know it's only $2, but it goes such a long way here in supporting us and really supporting all the content contributors and hosts who make this thing happen. So long-winded thank you, but I'm shedding a tear here, Sean. Thank you very much. Again.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Donation hype. Pablo, I was walking on Springfield Street and a tree fell in front of me and threw me to the metal railings that were connected to a fence, and my knee and leg just hit the metal railings. Wow. That's like a movie story, Pablo. Well, again, I hope that you recover well. Really, I hope that, this first stage of everything just healing itself goes perfect. I hope the rehab is, as painless and as quick as possible, my man. And I hope that throughout recovery, that you join us some more and that we can at least bring a smile, to your face as we do this, because that's fucking crazy, man. A tree fell in front of my sister once when she was driving. Luckily, she saw it with enough time to brake. I believe she tumbled over one of the branches and kind of fucked up the gas tank or fuel. Anyways, oil pump or something. Anyways, something. A branch got up in there, but she was okay. You, my friend, you're a fucking warrior. So shout out to you, and I wish you all the best in your recovery, man. Jacob loves THP and Mark Stone, giving Sean also a shout, saying, thanks, man, for helping out my fave people with the donation. Jacob, you can help us out too, man. I gotta shut up. I said I'm not gonna ever ask for donations, and I'm not asking Jacob for them because Jacob loves THPN. Jacob's one of our OG subscribers. And look at that. The Minnesota Wild, with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game, are on the power play again. I believe this is their third power play, either third or fourth power play of the game. It probably says on these live stats here, but I can't see. And by the way, it's a 0-0 game against the Chicago Blackhawks and the Winnipeg Jets. Who was saying that after first that the Hawks were winning? The Hawks only have 2 wins in their last 10 games. Holy shit. Wild again, moving the puck well on the power play. Both of these teams, respectively, Detroit Red Wings and the Minnesota Wild, have been great on the power play. Shots 14 for the Detroit Red Wings. Wild still moving the puck here. 2 minutes left in the second period. Nomander, sounds complicated. You should take private donations. Well, I mean, it's not complicated. It's just the way YouTube does it. And look at that! Oh, right with the power play! What did I just say? I don't even know. The Minnesota Wild are up 2 goals going into the third period. Is that Matthew Boldy's third goal? Is that the hat trick? Is that the motherfucker? I don't see hats on the ice. There they are! The hat trick for Matthew Boldy. Unbelievable. His second redirect goal of the evening. Matthew Boldy, ladies and gentlemen. What an absolute clinic he's putting on the Detroit Red Wings here. This is insane. The young man is an NHL player. No doubt he is here to stay. Seventh goal of the season. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But anyways, it's not complicated. It's just Google owns YouTube. It's the way it is. For those who are donating, contributing, you let me know if it's through PayPal or whatever. And yeah, again, I'm never going to personally ask for donations. I'm just saying that if you do donate, it goes to not even myself as one of the creators of the network. It goes to the host, the contributors, as we divide it all at the end of the month. Richard and Robin Kim, Wild on the power play, tripping penalty against Detroit. Oh my God. The second donation of the night. Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Wow. George St. Baptiste can help, but feel like the Wild would be up 3-0 if Talbot was in the net. I mean, I don't want to say that it's all on Kaukonen because the Wild didn't play that great of a defense in the first couple minutes too, but a healthy lead now, George St. Baptiste. And by the way, thank you so much for the donation. like I just gave a whole sob story to Sean there being the first, donation. It goes such a long way. All of your support, everyone getting us to 1,000 subscribers, everyone joining us on these watch-alongs, and everyone donating and supporting all the independent content creators from the Hockey Podcast Network who host watch-alongs on this channel. That's where all the donations go to. That's where your donations will go to help all the great content creators, not myself, the content creators who make this all happen. So George, again, one last time,
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
thank you so much for the support. We really appreciate it, my man. You think Canada hockey men can win the men's hockey? I mean, there's a chance, yes. I mean, they got Eric Stahl on the team. They got Owen Power. I mean, it's not a bad team up against the rest of the Olympic competition. However, the U.S. men's team, with more of their D1 college guys, they're a little bit scary. Like I said, my head's saying USA, my heart's saying, oh, Canada, baby. Yep, Boldy with the hat trick. Barry Bones, I really enjoy THPN. I'm definitely gonna share/introduce my friend to the channel. If you're looking for growth, why not make shorts? That's a great question, Barry Bonds. We're gonna start to make probably some shorts in the summer, but right now we're really leaning on the watch-alongs. Everyone loves it. Terry Ryan, former Montreal Canadian first rounder and hockey legend, one of the best storytellers. He actually, starting next week, is going to have a weekly Q&A show also on the channel here for all of you folks. And then everyone on the podcast side of things, the hockeypodcastnetwork.com does a lot of podcast content. So we're a 360 media company here. So we do watch along, some video content. We use some of the stars on our network and Terry Ryan to do content as well. And we uplift our local and independent content creators on the podcast side as well. But Barry Bonds, in the summer, we'll probably do some shorts and more custom content for sure, as there won't be hockey to do watch-alongs for. But again, thank you so much. Check us out, the hockeypodcastnetwork.com. We have a podcast covering every team in the National Hockey League and, of course, watch-alongs every day on this channel. You are the man. Oh, and John Merrill, with 8 seconds left in the period, takes a penalty. He's not happy. Wild will be down a man going into the third period. Pablo saying, thank God my head did not hit the metal railing. I could have gotten killed and split my head wide open. My hands hit the metal railings. Again, well, I'm obviously glad that you're okay. Overall, that you're alive, that you're with us, that you're literally with us on this channel right now. And again, I'm just going to keep sending you good vibes, Pablo. I wish you nothing but the best, sir. Nothing but the best. Commentating a legendary gold. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Double ricochet into the net. Boldy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hat trick. Are people throwing the hats on us? They were slow too. I don't know. Maybe because of like COVID stuff. They're like, oh, are we allowed to throw our hats? I don't know. Jacob, let's be to Isha. I think the people want to see you dance. Jacob, I'll show some dance moves off after we go to a commercial break here momentarily. Boldy with them boldy moves. Hattie, baby. THPN shorts. Look, okay, that's something we will 100% get in motion in the offseason. I promise. You heard it here from one of the creators. Josh, you listening? Book it. Richard and Robin Kim, Detroit on the power play late in the second. Yeah, but they could not capitalize. Is there a Jets podcast? Yes, there is, Fagio, and thank you for asking. Skates and Plates with none other than my coworker, Brandon Rewicki, former TSN radio legend in Winnipeg before fucking Bell Media, hashtag fuck Bell Media, shut down the TSN radio stations across Canada. Rewicki, our good friend Brandon, he had been working at the station for 10 years, man, as a producer and a regular there as well. So he does the Skates and Plates podcast. If you go to the hockeypodcastnetwork.com, I'm writing it in the chat. All of there. You click on the icon, you'll get directed right to your favorite team's podcast and or original content around that hockey topic or niche or whatever. Jacob asking Faggio if he's happy. Faggio is indeed happy. Victor M saying congrats on the 1K scubs. 1K scubs. 1K subs. I'm literally raw and burgundy, folks. What time is there? It's 8:48 here. It's 6:50. So at the time of your comment, it's 6:58. So I'm on Pacific Standard Time. I'm as west as you can be, baby, without hitting Japan. Faggio will try to win for you. Pablo, again, good vibes, my man. Sending good vibes. Faggio, shorts is the #1 place to grow. Well, thank you. I mean, we hired Josh as the YouTube expert. So, I mean, you all seem to be the experts. I don't know why we're paying Josh here. Josh may have to have a meeting with all you guys. But again, we just love doing watch-alongs. It's a lot of work to, get people to stay here for 3 hours and interact with everyone. So right now with the output that we have for the channel, we're really liking what we're doing as far as the watch-along. So we're going to keep that momentum going for the remainder of the season and playoffs. But again, we need daily content in the summer. So shorts, as well as Terry Ryan's live weekly Q&A show, plus some more stuff. Maybe some like short features and things like that down the road, exclusive interviews with NHL players and hockey legends. All of that will be on the network. Don't you worry. Again, for those who are jonesing for more hockey content, thehockeypodcastnetwork.com. I'll get through a few more comments here, then I'm going to throw to a quick commercial break, and then we'll continue to take your live reaction, comments on this game, questions to me and the THPN crew, topics on the NHL and Olympic wide. We'll get into all that in the intermission here. Just want to fire through some more of these comments. Richard and Robert Kim saying Red Wings' best shot to get back in is when the Wild give up power play opportunities. Yep, indeed. The Red Wings, they've looked decent on the power play. Adrian Data, reporter from Denver, said Drew wants to be traded, preferably to the Avs, but Wild and Blues are also on his list. Well, if Adrian Data said it, Sean, I mean, when do you just say, fuck it? I don't actually normally sound like a fool, folks. That's taking a shot at Adrian Data. Sean, I know you listen to the Sota Pod. I'm all about Giroux coming to Minnesota as long as the trade makes sense. I don't want them to overpay if they know he's leaving. If there's a chance that he wants to re-sign, then pay a little extra for him. I would love to see Giroux in the Minnesota Wild. Imagine going from, and again, no disrespect to Freddie Gaudreau, no disrespect to Eriksson Ek, Sturm, or Ryan Hartman, but you throw Giroux into the mix, and damn, you have a center. Again, Canucks bias completely aside, JT Miller is the missing piece for this team. Faggio, it was so dumb that they shut down 1290. I love that radio. I love radio, and my uncle would listen to it every Jets game. Faggio, I was the same with TSN 1040 in Vancouver, which, by the way, under Toronto was the second highest, revenue generating radio station for the TSN brand. Winnipeg and Hamilton not far behind. So it fucking sucks, man. It really does. Yes, you are. Much like everyone in Minnesota and Detroit. Or is Detroit Eastern? They're Central, right? They must be. I don't know. Pablo, did you see the Super Bowl? Great game. I had the Bengals, but I like the Rams. So whoever would win, I was cool with. Yeah, that was kind of, I think, like everyone, other than like the diehard, like people who are in LA, or I'm sure Snoop Dogg here. I'm sure Snoop Dogg here was rooting for the Rams. By the way, the shots of Snoop Dogg just getting high as hell before jumping on stage, hilarious, absolutely hilarious. I watched most of the Super Bowl. I watched the second half, like after the Super Bowl halftime show. My dad's a big NFL guy. As you can see, I am trying to keep the football theme going here, as we are just one day removed from Super Bowl Sunday. We got bro Jake, the Rock 101 legend here in Canada, former TSN radio guy as well, with his BC Lions jersey as well. Solomon Elamimian, former BC Lions player as well, in front of me. I enjoyed the game. I had no stake in it at all. My dad liked Stafford, so he was happy with the Rams win, but he was equally animated when the Bengals were taking those stupid penalties late, yelling at the screen, "Why are you taking those penalties?" Joe Burrow, he'll get his time. Q&A, yes, question and answer with Terry Ryan. Literally, he's going to go live in the legendary Ryan basement with sometimes his dad, with former NHL players, legends of the game, and it's going to be a live Q&A. There will be a moderator, so not all the questions will make it, but it's going to be a live Q&A, and I don't know exactly how long it's going to be. I think actually Josh Deming, the man, the myth, the legend behind the YouTube director here, and he's appeared a couple times on the channel, and he comes and joins us in the comments every now and then. He's going to be the moderator, so he'll let you know exactly how long it's going to be and what the entire plan is, but really excited about that. Victor saying, I love my girlfriend, said no one in the chat. Or wife. Fazio, remember Carl tricking Alsner was on for a little bit on a caption. Yeah, Carl, actually, I've talked to him before. Carl's a great guy. One of the beauties in the sport of hockey. Hasn't officially retired yet. I think he's officially part of the Canadiens organization still. But yeah, he's good friends with one of the Capitals podcasts here on the Hockey Podcast Network, the Caps Chirp podcast, the official Caps Chirp podcast. He's really good friends with Paulie Cupcake and the Hockey Troll, which are the two hosts of that show. And he jumps on their show all the time, their podcast. And yeah, he made a live appearance on the channel. So we'll probably even clip that up for some summer content, for some shorts for you guys down the road. So there you go. If Boldy scores again, he's officially Shoresy. I love it. By the way, George St. Baptiste, great comment. Absolutely legendary comment there. Speaking of Terry Ryan, he does have a podcast, Tales with TR, one episode every week. Usually Thursdays it drops. He's in the Letterkenny spinoff. He's starring in the Letterkenny spinoff, Shoresy. There was a wicked promo. If you watched Super Bowl on CTV in Canada, there was a promo. Go check out Terry Ryan's Instagram account as he posted the promo for it there. An absolute banger of a promo. You guys should get to know your fans on a live someday. I mean, we kind of are, aren't we? Put it this way, Jay. I gave the reins to a bunch of fans once, and they used the platform to say some mean things. We'll just say that. So, Fazio getting his late prediction in. 5-3 Minnesota. Fazio, didn't you already get your prediction in? No, I guess you didn't. 5-3 Minnesota. If you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, get your live predictions in the live YouTube chat. Let us know who you think is going to win and what the final score is going to be. In like 7 or 8 minutes, we're cutting contest entries, and we will announce a winner at the end of the stream, the end of the game. There's Shane. 4-2 Wild is his prediction. God, folks, I got to go to break here soon. Puck is about to drop, so I will get the live stats back up on the screen here. I see there's some more comments here. Windy City, Benders, Danelle, Pablo. We'll get to them all. I have to go to a commercial break, so I promise we will address all your comments and more. If you're just joining us here on the live stream, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We have watch-alongs every single day of the week. Get your comments in. We will address them all. It's a comment-driven live stream. And get your final goal predictions in. Let us know who you think is going to win and what the final score is going to be for a chance to win some THPN merch. Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel live here on this Valentine's Day Monday. I'm Misha Jerome. This has been the Minnesota Wild welcoming the Detroit Red Wings into their barn. They're leading right now. What a game it has been. Quick word from our sponsors at DraftKings, and we will be back for the third period puck drop here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. Keep those comments coming, folks. What's up, everybody? We're back, and puck is about to drop here in the third period. Live here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel, Detroit Red Wings, the Minnesota Wild, and the Minnesota Wild lead 4-2. So there you go. I said it at the beginning of the stream that if the Wild were to be up by 2 goals going into any period after break, that I would put on the reverse retro Minnesota Wild jersey. So there you go, showing support for the Minnesota boys there. How are you? It's a comment-driven live stream, so right before puck drops here and I get the live stats back on the screen, I'm going to do one last call out. Get your predictions in for a chance to win some THPN merch, a THPN t-shirt. We have USA-based ones, we have Canada-styled ones, and of course, just plain THPN ones. Get your predictions in the live YouTube chat now. Tell me who you think is going to win right now and the final score right now. Put it in there so I can take note and you can be entered into the contest. We cut entries 5 minutes into the third period and we will announce the winner after the game in the last segment here of the stream. It's a comment-driven live stream, so let's go back to the comments before we get back to this game. Third period, Detroit Red Wings, Minnesota Wild. Loving the new studio and setup, boss. I mean, you ain't seen nothing yet, dude. When Dylan and I were both here, we were sitting in, the matching chairs and like the matching spots with the new Sony ZV-1 camera. Oh my God, it looked incredible. But I appreciate it. Thanks for joining. It's so funny. Whenever like Neil sees any like THPN folk on here, he's like, you better subscribe and like. Not that like we aren't already, but Windy City Benders. If you haven't subscribed and liked, please do so. The Wild, their favorite team. Which, by the way, I can't wait to jump on a live stream with Jerem when the Wild take on the Blackhawks soon here. Jacob loves THPN and Poppy Mark Stone. You knows need to get Mark Stone on here and let me go live with him. If you can, I'll love you forever. Okay, well, getting Mark Stone on here is going to be a challenge enough. I have some pull. Actually, I don't have any pull in Vegas. I had some pull in Ottawa. But Jacob, not going to lie to you, buddy. We're going to have to screen you first because we met you through the whole Pickles thing, man. And I ain't going to risk you talking about Vlasic. Maybe the player, but not the Pickles with Mark Stone. Danelle, the NHL needs to go back to the old playoff format. 1-8, 2-7, 3-6, 4v5. The new format that they've been doing for a couple years sucks. I agree. Wholeheartedly agree. I hate this fucking percentage bullshit to get you into and blah, 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 blah. Like, just, yeah, no, I agree. Pablo, and wild card shit, like, fuck off. Pablo, enjoying my new cell phone I just got 2 days ago. What kind of cell phone did you get? Jacob loves THPN and Mark Stone. The day THPN gets Mark Stone on here will be the day I die of happiness. Well, we'll try to make it happen. Again, happy Valentine's Day to everybody right now watching here with us. Any of you single folks or you beautiful couples, as I know we've had some very cute couples watching here with us tonight on the channel. Pablo's saying OnePlus NT Motorola 5G, my new cell. I just got 2 days ago. Very fast cell. Damn. I mean, man, cell phones these days are just mini computers. We're living science fiction. Those things are worth more than your laptop. The laptop these days, what, like $500 for like a whatever laptop? A phone's worth $1,000 starting, even the shit ones. As puck is about to drop in this third period, got the live stats back on the screen. Last call out. Get your predictions in the live YouTube chat right now. If you're just joining the live stream, let us know who you think is going to win this game and what the final score is going to be for a chance to win a THPN t-shirt. That's right. We're doing the draw right after this game, right after this stream. It's a comment-driven live stream if you're just joining us, so get your comments in. Live reaction to this game as Detroit starts on the power play in this third period. They've looked okay on their power play, but overall an even game, yet the Wild are leading in the score department 4-2, thanks to Matthew Boldy, who scored 3 of the goals, 1 nice shot, 2 sick deflections. Get your score predictions in for a chance to win a THPN t-shirt. Let us know who you think is going to win and what the final score is going to be. That's the last time I'm going to say it. If I don't see them coming in the next 2 minutes, it's over. 3 minutes, whatever. It's over. We'll announce the winner at the end of the stream. You know who's in my... Is it fantasy? Isha is the literal opposite of Neil in terms of DraftKings hype. No disrespect to Neil. Do I hype it? Neil hypes it. Don't get... I don't know. I don't know. I know he said no disrespect, but I'm just being honest here. I think Neil hypes it more than I do. I'm one of the owners. I'm one of the managers. I have to hype it or like I ain't doing my job. Lauren, thank you for joining us. Will this channel stream any more Anaheim Ducks games this year? Yes, it will. I don't know this. You know what? Maybe even this week. Check out, because we have 1,000 subscribers now, and thanks to everybody who's supported us thus far, we have a community page. So Lauren, check our community page every day, or hit the notification button on our YouTube channel. And every time we make a new post during the day now, we'll announce who is actually going to be doing the live stream, and you'll be able to see if it's your beloved Ducks. But yes, we will be doing more Duck streams this year. Shout out the Quack Report. Thanks for joining. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Minnesota Wild were able to kill off that penalty. Shots 20-15 favored the Detroit Red Wings. Were able to at least get some shots, some opportunities there on that early, well, I guess continuation of the power play that they earned right at the end of the second period. It's comment driven live stream. Get your comments in. If you're just joining us, welcome. Get your final score predictions in for this game. We cut the contest entries in a couple minutes here, so let us know who you think is going to win and what the final score is going to be in the live YouTube chat if you're just joining, for a chance to win a THPN t-shirt at the end of the game in the last segment of this watch along of this live stream. We will announce a winner. Again, it's a comment-driven live stream, so get your comments in. You all are driving the bus. We address all of them. Get us your live reaction to this game. Wild Detroit. Give us your reaction to any other of the games going on in the National Hockey, guys. This is the one that kicked off the night here in the NHL. If you have any topics, jerseys, Olympics, pop culture, get them in there too. We address every single one and really appreciate it. Pull out the Subway jersey. Dude, I got it on right here. Check it out. They should have gone full North Stars, though. I still will never understand it. Jacob. I love Mark Stone, but no. Kent with the late entry. Kent, you are a beauty. Kent, thank you so much for joining the live stream. Like and subscribe. We have watch-alongs every single day of the week. And hey, if you're jonesing for more Wild content, go check out the podcast that I produce and manage, the Sota Pod. Really appreciate it. 7-4 from Kent. One of the last ones. Again, I keep saying final shout out. Last shout out. This is the last one. There's literally 1 minute left until the contest entries end. If I do not see any more, well, this is the last. Get them in, because after this final 2 scrolls here, where I see the new comments just jump up, I'm not taking any more. Thank you so much, Kent. Really appreciate the support. Really appreciate you joining and jumping in on this contest opportunity. Happy Valentine's Day also to all the couples out there, to all the singles joining me here tonight. Cheers. Locking it in, Kent. 7-4 Wild. How many empty netters is the real question? Yeah, Bank 8. It's looking pretty good. Boom. Aiden with the late entry. I love it. Aiden, thank you so much for joining the stream. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. We have watch-alongs every single day of the week. If you're jonesing for more hockey content, go check us out, thehockeypodcastnetwork.com. And if you're a Wild fan, check out the Sota Pod. Podcast episodes 5 days a week. We got your Minnesota craft beer fix. We got your D1 and high school hockey fix. We got your Minnesota Wild fix. We got your NHL fix. And we got your Minnesota Wild prospects fix. All on one feed, all on the Sota Pod. Aiden, I think you might be the last entry. I'll have to do one more scroll here. But 5-3 Wild, says Aiden. Thank you so much, Aiden, for joining the stream. Really appreciate it, buddy. Richie, despite being from Arizona, you are a Rams fan and you're happy that they won the Super Bowl. Like I said, Richie, you know I'm a CFL guy, so like I keep tabs on the NFL because I'm a sports fan. But I got here the only football related thing. I got Solomon Elamimian and bro Jake from Rock 101 here, BC Lion jersey and the former BC Lion himself. So that's my connection to football on this post Super Bowl Sunday. Lauren saying my Ducks play the Flames and Oilers in back-to-back games. Okay, well, you know, I'll put in a formal request to our YouTube director, Lauren, and we'll make sure to try to get one of those 2 games. No promises, knock on wood. But again, there's going to be more Ducks live streams on this channel. Our friend Nate at the Quack Report does an outstanding job. If you haven't already, Lauren, checked out the Quack Report. It's an outstanding Ducks podcast on the Hockey Podcast Network. You can even go just to the hockeypodcastnetwork.com and click on their logo to go right to their podcast feed, or just search them up on any of your podcast apps. Aiden, I am actually not even from Minnesota. My co-host on the podcast, the Sota Pod, he's from Richfield, so just outside St. Paul, or just outside the cities. I'm actually from Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. Big Wild guy. Been covering the team for 3 years now. Been so happy to connect with the fans there, to all the other Wild content creators. Hell, even Michael Russo jumped on my podcast. Jesse Pierce, Judd Zolgad. I mean, I love the Minnesota Wild media and fan market. Aiden, whereabouts are you from in Minnesota? I'm actually coming to visit in the springtime. Lauren Ritchie, as a Steelers fan, I'm happy the Rams won, and I'm thrilled the Bungles remain ringless. Lauren, hell of a comment. Fazio, my man, a Winnipeg fan, a CFL fan, go Bombers, baby. Back-to-back champs. Yeah, what a hell of a team. Their coach is outstanding too. Again, not just the biggest football guy. I follow the CFL more. I support the CFL more, being the Canadian that I am. I've gotten to the Vikings a little bit this year. That was a fucking roller coaster, let me tell you. Holy shit. But yeah, go Bombers, baby. That was awesome. Fazio, it's a shit show in BC right now. Mike Riley just retired. The BC Lions still don't have a quarterback. The BC Lions don't have anything. Oh, man, it's sad times for the Lions. As soon as Wally Buono left, it was over. What I do love about Wally Buono, though, is even in the States, they know who he is, which is unbelievable. Richie saying you're welcome, Lauren. White Bear Lake, but that's cool where you live. Thanks. White Bear Lake. Oh, what's the freaking the craft brewery at White Bear Lake? I feel like I just interviewed them. The Sota Pod's a craft beer and Minnesota hockey podcast. It's funny, Aiden, actually, right when I started doing my podcast with my buddy State of Hoppy, you know, from the Sota Pod there, he sent me a ton of Minnesota craft beer. The Dangerous Man Peanut Butter Porter. There was the Immortal Toast from Bad Weather. There was some Back Channel, some Junkyard, and I'm coming to visit in April, so I'm really pumped. I'm hoping to get there anyways. COVID, I mean, knock on wood with COVID allowing me to. Oh, look at that. Our basketball representative here on the live stream, Shane Van Nice. Raptors lost 120-90 versus New Orleans Pelicans. Yeah, honestly, like I was rooting for the Raptors when they made their run, but I could care less about them now. They're not Canada's team. I'm sorry. Just like the Jays aren't Canada's team, the Blue Jays, just like Toronto's not Canada's team. They're just a team in Canada, not even close to where I live. Thank you very much. The home team for NBA was the former Grizzlies. They no longer exist. Fuck Memphis. But I guess Portland's the home team, so there you go. Bigwood. Hell yeah. There's another one up there too. I didn't interview Bigwood, but you know what? I'm going to look. I'm looking right now. Commercial break for the Wild game right now too, but White Bear Lake, Minnesota breweries. I'm going to be like, God damn it, I should have known. Isn't there another one? Bigwood. Bigwood might be the one I'm talking about, but they're not the one that we interviewed. We just had Wabasha on and Uda Pills. Both of them mentioned Bigwood, which was cool. Anyways, maybe it was a restaurant or something that I'm thinking of. But yeah, Bigwood. They participated in our our Sota Pod bracket last year, which was a lot of fun. And we'll be doing another beer bracket this summer on the Sota Pod. Oh, no way. Well, Aiden, if I'm around, I'm doing the craft beer tour all around Minnesota. Hell, I'm even hitting up Duluth, man. Let's fucking link up, find me on Twitter at the Sota Pod or at VI Sports Talk. Send me a DM. We'll link up, man. Beers are on me. Not a fan of Woodbury. Fazio. Okay. Whew. Mike O'Shea. Yes. What a beauty. Is such a good coach, but our GM is decent at best. We let go of Darvin Adams, Kenny Lawler, and homeboy Andrew Harris. Yeah, I remember you let go of Andrew Harris. Are you kidding me, GM? Could have talked it out with Harris, man. No, that's totally true, Fazio. Great points. Mike O'Shea is who I love. I mean, he just seems like such a player's coach too, right? Anyways, back here, Wild on the power play. I believe their 5th power play of the night. All night, the Minnesota Wild have moved the puck so well in the power play. Detroit Red Wings, for the most part, as well. It's been a back and forth game despite the score. 4-2 in favor of the Wild. It's just the Matt Boldy show, honestly, tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But Detroit, credit to them, pressing early in this third period, almost halfway through this third period now. Shots 24 to the Wild's 17. So the Detroit Red Wings playing pretty good defense despite being down 2 goals. Nice. It's a great last name. Winnipeg needs a comeback. What's the score right now, Barry Bonds? I don't have. Oh wait, let's see if. Oh, there's another goal! Who was it? Boldy was on the ice. Tell me it was Matt Boldy. Oh, Eric Sinek. I shouldn't be like, oh, it was Eric Sinek. But Boldy was on the ice. Power play goal, baby. What a... Oh, yeah, waits. Find it. What a pass! What a pass! Wow! In Eriksson X wheelhouse, no? What a pass by the youngster Boldy. Unbelievable. What a game. What a game. What a game from Matthew Boldy. What a fucking game from Matthew Boldy. What a stud. I'm sorry I'm cursing here. 5-2 for the Wild. I'm just blown away. I knew this kid was good. I never doubted him. I didn't know he was NHL ready and this dominant. This is his top line now. Wow. Wow. Shane saying, there goes my prediction. I think there's a lot of 5-2s, 5-3s, 5-4s. I don't have the list right in front of me. I got it in another tab, but I'll double check at the end of this third period. We'll take a quick break and then we'll come for the final segment and we will announce a winner. I mean, Detroit's probably going to get chippy now and just cheat a little bit, because they just need, there's pretty much halfway through this third period now. They're down by 3. They just need some offense. They're out shooting the Wild 24-19. Wow. 9 power play goals in their last 8 games for the Wild. Fuck, man. That's all I got to say. Fuck, man. Comments reacting to the goal. What a game. And let's be honest, folks. Oh my God. Fighting off a check was Fiala. He almost got the puck on net there. Unbelievable game. And the first 2 minutes, I'd say the Wild put on a stinker of a performance. Dean Evison was face palming. Detroit with an early goal, the early power play, another early goal, down 2-0 right away. What a performance from the Wild. Was it 4 unanswered or straight up 5 unanswered? I forget. Someone in the comments let me know. Dude, I know, Sean. Boldy's having a hell of a game. A hell of a game.
Yeah, that shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Need Detroit to score 1 more for your prediction. Let's go. Yeah, we got a few with those, so I'm probably going to have to do a draw. I brought a pen and paper. We'll do the draw out of the Amaze Media Labs hat. If we have multiple correct entries, we do a draw. George St. Baptiste says he's from Indiana. Fandom as follows: Fighting Irish, Vikings, so North Dakota, which, by the way, love North Dakota with Troy Stetcher and Brock Besser formerly playing there. Vikings, Wild, Mavericks, Red Blacks. Also 5 goals, so have a fiver. George St. Baptiste, again, thank you so much for your donation earlier, my man. I really appreciate it. Sorry I didn't feature your comment quicker. I'm still getting used to to being 1,000 subscriber plus YouTube channel. I'll get better at it, I promise, but I don't want it to go unnoticed. And again, thank you so much for all your support for this channel and the creators. We really appreciate it. Hashtag give me that shirt. I gotta go, so thanks for reading my chats. Aiden, if you win, again, hit me up at the Sota Pod. Well, I guess not if you win. Hit me up at the Sota Pod on Twitter or Facebook right now so that if you win, I can get in contact with you. Thank you, my friend. 5 unanswered. Started 2-0. That's what I thought. For some reason, I just pictured my head 2-1, but it was probably because of something else I was watching. But yeah, 5 unanswered.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Andrew B saying hello, Rick. Hello, Isha. What's up, Andrew B? Thank you for joining. Richard and Robin Kim, do you like Goon? Yes. Goon is my favorite. Goon 1 is my favorite hockey movie. Slapshot. Oh, look. Detroit on the power play. Detroit on the power play. Lucas Raymond, the fucking stud of a rookie himself. Making things interesting halfway through this third period, folks. Now more people are going to scream, see, Talbot should have been in net. Come on. Come on. Lucas Raymond with his 13th goal of the season, 39 points. I mean, I'm looking at Detroit's roster right now, folks. They got, I mean, again, I said Dylan Larkin's 25 years old, Bertuzzi's 26, Raymond 19, Sider 25. They have so many young players. It's insane. Absolutely insane. But yes, I loved Goon 1. Goon 2 is pretty good, but Goon 1 is awesome. It's the modern day Slapshot. Love Slapshot. Love Mystery Alaska. And I mean, how can anyone not like Miracle? Gotta say though, that the Netflix documentary, that's up there. And I know I'm just listing off all the hockey movies, but honorable mention to Youngblood. Soundtrack's epic. Toronto 4-1 Seattle. Boo. No worries, Andrew. Excited to see you nonetheless. And thanks to everyone joining us right now. It's a comment-driven live stream. If you join us in the first 2 segments of the show, you always have a chance to win some THPN merch. So thanks to everyone who got their goal predictions in this evening. Fazio, right? I was like, holy, is that Anderson .Paak on those drums? This is lit. And there's 50 Cent. This is so insane. Fazio, I saw with Dylan, actually, Anderson .Paak live at the, was it the Commodore? I believe it was the Commodore Ballroom in Vancouver, British Columbia. He played half his show. No, pre-recorded beat. It was just all real instrument, and he was banging on the drums, rapping and singing the whole time. 6 years old. I tried my first pair of Jordans on. Mama, can you carry me? Fucking Anderson .Paak's the shit, man. He's one of the most underrated artists of all time. Whether you're into hip-hop, funk, jazz, just good music, man. Just good music. Yes. How's the game so far? Fuck, Andrew. The game has been an absolute banger.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
2 goals in the first, 2 minutes by the Detroit Red Wings, or 4 minutes. Minnesota Wild then 5 unanswered. It's been a back and forth game. Both teams have had success on the power play. Both teams have been rough. Both teams have fought for neutral zone ice, and both teams have done really good at exposing breakaways. More so the Minnesota Wild taking advantage of them. There's some more fantasy points. Let's go. Just stay like that, please. 2 rules. Oh, yes. You guys are awesome.
Oh my God.
That is my favorite quote of Goon. 2 rules. Don't touch my Percocets. And do you have any fucking Percocets? What was the other one? When the 2 Russian guys or the Belarus guys were like, we have to initiate him. Let's all sign his dick. And he's like, my brother's gay and he doesn't even do that. I've been playing hockey my entire life. I never signed no one's dick, man. What a show. I remember I used that clip when I was doing a sports radio. They let it fly, but I got no pun intended, but a little dick whacked for that one. George St. Baptiste. As a Marine Corps veteran, I really want one of the military appreciation jerseys. The Wild had one the other night. The red, white, and blue numbers were absolutely beautiful. You know what, George St. Baptiste, first and foremost, thank you so much for your service. I know I'm Canadian, but look, it doesn't really matter here. My reverence, my respect, it goes to anyone who served in both the Canadian military and any avenue of the U.S. military. In your case, the Marine Corps. My grandfather was a Marine as well, and my great grandfather in the United States. So again, all the respect and thank you so much for your service. I really like a lot of the military appreciation ones too. Less just like the camo based ones, more so the ones that really show off, the blue, red, and white and the stars. Canada doesn't really do many of them. If so, they play up the camo piece. But if you have any others that you want to suggest that you think are really cool, I'm a big jersey buff. So is Danelle in the chat here. So hit us up on social media at HockeyPodNet, any Instagram. We're most active on Twitter, but Facebook as well. I'd love to see any of your suggestions. And again, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I'm going to say it every time. You're the man. I know a lot of people who got their predictions and don't want any more scoring right now. Thanks to everyone who's just joining the live stream. We have watchalongs every single day here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. So subscribe, drop a like. Thanks to everyone who got us to 1,000 subscribers. Thanks to everyone who donated to the content creators here on this particular stream. All donations are split amongst all the content creators when we do payouts as well here for all their time and their work here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. So I myself, Dylan, those creators, Josh, who's managing this thing, we're not taking any of your donations. If you do decide to donate like Sean did and George St. Baptiste did in the stream, just for full transparency, so you all know where the donations go. They are going to go to those who make all of this magic happen here on the channel. They go to the creators, the content creators, the independents here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. If you're into video games, Horizon Forbidden West game is out this Friday for PS4 and PS5. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the trailer on YouTube. Okay, I'll check out the trailer right after the stream, Danelle. I promise. I don't game much. I don't even have time really to watch TV, managing this network, growing this channel, the Hockey Podcast Network, and working for Amazing Media Labs. I got UFC 4. I bought it and I was watching the pay-per-view, UFC 271, and UFC 4 was like fucking $70 off. So I did get UFC 4. I have NHL 22, but I don't play it that often. I'm not very good. Halo was free, so I got Halo. Shout out Shane, my buddy Brandon. We game that every now and then. And then Dylan and I, to blow off some steam after a busy work week, we'll just jump on GTA 5 online and fuck shit up. But I will look up the trailer, as I'm very interested. Again, thanks to everyone joining the live stream right now. Minnesota Wild, Detroit Red Wings. The Wild lead 5-3 in the basically Matthew Boldy show here tonight. Detroit not playing a poor game by any means, folks. By any means whatsoever. They played a very, very good game. Shots 26-22 respectively for the Detroit Red Wings, as we have just under 7 minutes left in this third period. Again, if you got your entries in the earlier segments of the show, once this game is done, we will go to a quick break. I will go over all my notes, and if we have multiple winners who predicted this game outcome correctly, I will note them all up on a piece of paper here, and we will do a draw from the Amaze Media Labs hat to announce the winner. So stick around. Please, no more goals, says Numander. By the way, Numander's the catalyst for people even donating here. He was asking, how Google AdSense works and stuff like that. And he was the catalyst for Sean and my friend George St. Baptiste. So again, thanks to everyone who's donating. Thanks to everyone who's subscribing and supporting this channel. I mean, to the moon, right? We hit 1,000. Our next goal is 5,000. Support all the content creators on here, thehockeypodcastnetwork.com. Listen to their podcast. Listen to the team that you like, but also jump on these watchalongs. And again, in the summer, there's going to be a lot more original content here on the channel. So stay tuned. I mean, the playoff shit's going to blow up here. It's going to be so much fun. You think I'm passionate about wild mid-season games? Just wait till you see the playoffs, baby. Especially if the Canucks make it as well. My favorite movie is F9. What about the movie MVP Most Valuable Primate? Yo, fuck, man. Shane, nah. If I had crickets, I'd play crickets, bro. I'm waiting for F10. It comes out in May of 2023. What's it about? Final Fantasy 10? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know. Andrew B, did you watch the Super Bowl last night? I watched from the halftime show onward. My old man's a huge NFL fan. I'm a big CFL guy, more so. So that's the football that I do watch if I'm going to invest like following a team. It's the BC Lions. Shout out brother Jake, Rock 101 legend. And of course, Solomon Elamimian of the BC Lions here. Formerly of the BC Lions. But yeah, Andrew, I enjoyed the halftime show and I enjoyed the second half of the game. It was an exciting game. I mean, the Bengals, they fucked up. They messed up with those stupid late penalties, and credit to Stafford finally get it done after all the dark days in Detroit. Detroit will score again, says Pawan Puri. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. We really appreciate it. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel, as there will be more Detroit Red Wings live streams and Minnesota Wild watch-alongs on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel down the road. Now, like, you all have no idea. When playoffs hit, you think it's lit now. You think it's lit right now? It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. We're going to have more contributors from the hockeypodcastnetwork.com join us and host more shows. I mean, games every single day, multiple games a day, multiple series a day, so much passion. It's going to be incredible. Mark my words, lock it in. You predicting it. Too late to enter into the THPN merch contest, but I like it. By the way, this is a comment-driven live stream if you haven't noticed already, so get your comments in. Live reactions to this game. Questions about hockey, movies, the hockey world at large, the NHL Olympics. We'll take it. Games, whatever, pop culture. You all are driving the bus. This is your watch along here. Very excited to sit back and watch this game as the Minnesota Wild lead 5-3 as we are getting close. A Hattie for Maddie. That's the hashtag tonight, boys. I haven't even checked Twitter. I don't even have it open on my tab. I will now because I might even just share this link for a final push. Put it this way. If the Detroit Red Wings can at least send this to overtime, then credit to them. They deserve the fucking points. I'll say that much. Oh, I see. Amber Rose. My two grandpas was in World War II, and they came out alive. Well, I mean, again, shout out to them. Rest in peace and respect. And again, thank you in spirit for their service. No more goals, please. Lauren, hey, thank you for still sticking around, Lauren, despite this not being your Anaheim Ducks. The net is empty with 5 minutes left for the Detroit Red Wings. They trail 5-3. Lauren saying, I love Trevor Zegras. Trevor Zegras is unreal. He really is. And that McTavish kid is going to be a star as well, Lauren. I mean, the Anaheim Ducks have arguably the best prospect pool in the entire NHL. Let's be honest. I was going to say the NHL Hockey League, the National Hockey League. George St. Baptiste, how many times have you pulled your own... How many times have you pulled your own horn? Ballpark 5 to 8, you're an animal. Oh, the post! Am I missing something, George? Sorry. Lauren, it's an honor to subscribe on this channel. I love to tune into the Anaheim Ducks live streams. Wow, Lauren, I mean...
Oh my God! That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
That shit is beautiful. Thank you so much. We really appreciate the support. I mean, this isn't even your team and you're supporting us here. We're really digging you being part of this chat, this experience, this live stream. So thank you so much. I'm putting in I'm shining the bat signal to our YouTube director, and I know the host of the Quack Report very well. Actually, he's a Canadian kid. I'm gonna message him right after this and be like, look, man, people want you back by popular demand. Let's go. Sean says, show me in the rule book where a chimp can't play ice hockey. I didn't say he can't play ice hockey. I just said that the movie was horrible. Well, maybe I didn't say that, but that was the implication. But thank you, Sean, for clearing that up, as you do. Fazio, Evander Kane returns to San Jose today. They better have 10 stretchers and ambulances on site. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath out there. I mean, over under on him fighting. I think he at least gets in 2 tussles. He called out local writer, San Jose Hockey Now podcast host here on the Hockey Podcast Network, Sheng Peng, actually. He called him out for always just like ripping on him pretty much. But I mean, I know Sheng personally. I love Sheng's work, both on the podcast and on the journalistic side, in his writing side, reporting side. And the guy is, classy as fuck. I mean, an absolute beauty, professional through and through. And it's just news. Like, I'm sorry. That's the news surrounding Evander Kane. When you hear Evander Kane this year, you aren't thinking the guy's still scoring in the limited games that he's playing in his new team. No. Let's be honest. Pablo, do you like the new Washington Commanders' new name? I mean, it could be better. And here I rip on the CFL. It sounds like a CFL name. Whose wild jersey is that? Parise? Mine? No, it's no name right now. I'm still waiting. Probably going to get Duhaime on it. I fucking love Brandon Duhaime. Penalty now looks like against the Wild. Fiala arguing his case. Perhaps a slash by the looks of it. This is huge for the Red Wings. Their net's empty. They're a man ahead, so they're 2-man up, 30 shots respectively to the Wild's 23. The Wild's starting to lock things up, obviously, a little bit. Fiala's pissed. He's asking for an explanation there in the box. Oh, I mean, hey, the play's under review. I mean, yeah, if he hit him with the stick, it's a high stick, because yes, cross-checked him a little high there. But it wasn't like an intentional cross-check by any means. Sean, what do you think about that one? Any thoughts on the halftime show? We talked about it earlier, Andrew. I really liked it. Nothing is compared to Prince's show. We get it. Nothing compares to you, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying? But it was pretty damn awesome in my opinion. Fazio, no, Detroit can't score again. Please don't. Detroit empty net, 6 minutes left. Yeah. And now only 4 minutes left, and they may be up. They may continue to keep their goalie pulled and just be up 2-man. No call, I'm guessing. Two-minute roughing penalty. There it is. Okay. Two very close calls. Hartman and Kaprizov miss empty net. Yeah, one just hit the post, which was nuts. Dude, I love Dean Evison, by the way. I was critical of him last year, but what a beauty. Like, players coach, he's pumped. Fucking Creed Bratton, let's go. Just it was a letter Kenny reference. Oh, my mistake. My mistake. Full disclosure, for the hockey guy that I am, for the humor that I have, for loving just Canadian-based content, only watched the first season, and it wasn't like in a row where I could tell you like what episode was episode 2, 3, or 4 sort of thing. But George St. Baptiste, I 100% am going to get into it because my boy Terry Ryan, shout out Tales with TR, one of the greatest hockey podcasts out there right now, and he's about to come on and do live Q&As here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel starting next week. He is starring in their spin-off show Shoresy, and I want to just kind of catch up with the whole Letterkenny vibe before I dive into that. So I'm probably even going to go back to the first season and just go again. Really love the humor, love the writing. Didn't get into it as quickly as I'd hoped, but I'm going to give it a few more chances. Pitter patter, let's get at her, right? Andrew B, when Josh stream again, when is he? Andrew B, you got to reach out to the man himself. JJD TV on Twitter, as I don't know, man. It's his schedule. You know, I may be the boss, but YouTube, that's his realm. I just sit back here, relax, and hang out with you folks. By the way, happy Valentine's Day. There's a bunch of cute couples watching with us, so unbelievable. Thank you so much. You know, spending your Valentine's Day watching either the Detroit Red Wings or the Minnesota Wild, which, by the way, the Detroit Red Wings still can't get it done. Up 2 men, 6-3, or 6-4, sorry, against the Wild there. 5-3, the Wild leading in goals. Shots 31-23 in favor of the Detroit Red Wings. Just over 2 minutes left in this game. No, the goalie's still out. Who do you think closer to Gretzky, Crosby or Ovechkin? That's a great question. I'm going to answer and say Pavel Bure. By the way, my top 3, and yes, this is arguable, of course, but my top 3 is, and this is what I say about Tom Brady too, and no disrespect to Tom Brady or Wayne Gretzky, but if you can't get hit, you're of course going to be the greatest of all time if you're that talented, right? If you're an elite talent. In my opinion, it goes Lemieux, Gretzky, Gordie Howe. Those are the best 3 hockey players of all time. New age, Crosby, Ovechkin, hands down, are up there. High stick is reviewable play, apparently. Wait, was there a goal after it or something? I'm reading the comments, so I haven't been as tuned in as in the second period. I'm sorry. They shouldn't pull their goalie. Well, I mean, they're pulling the Patrick Waugh. I missed that. Sorry. To all the Detroit loyals there. It was a nice one. My eyes are on the comments. But what a pass. Fabry. Damn. Well, that one's on Kakkonen. He was tracking it, had no idea where it was when it went right under his glove. So there you go. There you go. The Detroit Red Wings making this a motherfucking game, folks. What a game this has been. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all those who had this as a 5-3 prediction. I really am sorry. I didn't expect this. But Blashill pulling the Patrick Waugh, going 6-on-4, and it's seemingly paying off. Danelle, do you have any social media so I can show you my Adidas jerseys of my 3 local hockey teams in the tri-state area? New Jersey, New York, Rangers, Islanders, Devils, home away, reverse retro jerseys. Yes, Danelle, I'm going to comment them right in this chat, okay? I'll put both of them. What a crazy game, folks. What a crazy game. There's 1 minute and 30 seconds left, and it is a 1-goal game. It's a freaking 1-goal game. The Wild narrowly lead 5-4. 2 unanswered goals by the Detroit Red Wings late in this third period. Six on 5. Detroit pull the goalie again. Fazio, they have an advantage now having your goalie. Might your chances. Hi, Danelle. But just don't score, please. Lame, said Sean Cosgrove. I mean, yeah, it's again. I said there's less than a minute left, and I said if Detroit can force overtime, they 100% deserve even the 2 points. But they're not going to overtime. It's not happening because Kirill Kaprizov gets her done. 6-4 game with 48.5 seconds left. 6-4 for the Minnesota Wild. Finally banking on that empty net, which they missed like fucking 5 of those shots. Look at Zuccarello battling, and it's Detroit's player from the ice who actually turns it over, and look at that. Look, beautiful. It's over. Wow, Fagio, I'm sorry. Again, everyone who had shit, if you even had a 5-4 prediction, I'm sorry. I don't know who had a 6-4 prediction. I don't think there is a 6-4 prediction. I'll have to see. Can you put his email in the chat? Our email is as follow. Email is also on our website. You almost, I know, Fagio, this is fuck, man. Soon, I'm just gonna have to send you one soon, just because you're such a good supporter. I think Dylan and I are. Oh, that wasn't even an empty net goal. It wasn't even empty net. 7-4 Wild. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Ryan Hartman, folks. 19th goal of the season for Ryan Hartman. 34th point. Wow. Look to pass. Nobody to pass to. Clean shot. Absolute beauty. Beats Nelkovic just beautifully. Yeah. LaPanta, you're right. He thought it was going low blocker. Wow. Lauren asking, which Anaheim sports team do you think has a better chance of winning a championship, the Anaheim Ducks or the Los Angeles Angels? This season? This season, probably the Angels. Like this coming up season, I guess, for the MLB. Anaheim still have a couple years left. And that's it, folks. The Minnesota Wild defeat the Detroit Red Wings 7-4. 7-4, folks. I can't believe it. Shots 33-25 in favor of the Detroit Red Wings. They made me sweat for a bit. Kakkonen surely wasn't perfect tonight, nor was the defense, but the Wild got it done. Like Fiala said, if Carolina's a contender, if Florida's a contender, we're contenders. Wow. I'll keep the live score up here for anyone who just is joining the live stream looking for any highlights or anything that, and you want to just quickly check out anything that went on this game. Hell, I'll even scroll down a bit so you can get a little bit more. There you go. There you go. We'll get to a few more comments here. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll have the final segment. We'll wrap up the show. We'll see if we have a winner for this contest tonight, but what a game. What a game. Marcus saying, thanks for posting, bro. You got this. Thank you so much, Marcus, for joining. If you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, watch alongs every single day of the week. Folks, I also host a Minnesota Wild podcast. 2 out of the 5 days of content we release every weekday on the Sota Pod podcast feed. So if you're a fan of the Wild, go check that out. If you're a fan of the Detroit Red Wings, on the hockeypodcastnetwork.com, we have 2 Red Wings podcasts featured, the Grindline podcast and the Red Wings Rant. The Red Wings Rant is also on YouTube. And if you're a fan of pro wrestling too, the boys and host do a pro wrestling podcast, Brothers of Discussion. In our community post page, links to both of or all the podcasts that I've been talking about are featured on the community chat wall on our YouTube channel. Booyakasha! Fazio, you know that Cole Perfetti is my favorite player, but guess my second favorite player. Hint, he's a former Jet. Is he still in the league? Dustin Byfuglien? He's a fan favorite. Bong. We're playing divorced guys. That's amazing. Hartman's such a stud. Such a stud. Oh, Sean's saying there's definitely a 6-4 prediction. I guess it was yours, eh? But unfortunately, that's so funny. I look, my apologies to everyone on this live stream, because at one point, like in the 5-2, 5-3, 5-4, 6-4 even range, there was a ton of submissions. There was a ton of predictions. 7-4, I think there was a 7-2, but I do not think there was a 7-4. I'm going to review my notes as we take a quick break here in a sec before we wrap up the show in the final segment, but I want to just keep addressing some of these comments here, as I'm a little behind. What's going on with the Red Wings? Andrew, I mean, they're still young, right? Like overall, I think the Red Wings played a very good hockey game. If you look at the score, though, it doesn't tell that story. Ass Wings. The Wed Wings? The Ass Wings? Jacob, did you have a Red Bull tonight? By the way, Andrew, I need a I didn't bring my bike. I usually bike to the office, as it's not too far from where I live. It's about an hour walk, though, up a hill. And I have to work on both my mountain bike and my road bike. They need some maintenance. So I walked here. It was a beautiful sunny day. But now it's 8 o'clock Pacific. It is dark out. I'm hungry and need a Red Bull. I've just been sipping on the Woodford Reserve whiskey here. The Patrick Waugh strat came back to bite them. That's karma. That is karma. And look at that. Look at that. My mother joining the live stream right now. Tina Jerome, happy Valentine's Day, Mom. I love you. Hope you and Dad had a nice dinner tonight. That's awesome. I've been ragging on my friggin' family. They're like, "Oh, it's so good, Isha. What are you doing on this network thing here and there?" I'm like, "You don't subscribe?" I made them all subscribe. My mom clearly turned on the notification bell, so that's awesome. Thank you very much, Mother. By the way, if anyone likes artisan jewelry, by the way, Jewels with a Z of the Isle. My mom crushes it with the artisan jewelry. She has an online website. I think she has a Twitter account. Go check that out. There you go, Mom. I usually do no free ads, but I'll give you free ads because you birthed me. I think y'all should send me a shirt since I've been here for a long time, since 450 subs, but that's just me. All right, Jacob. I think Dylan might have something in the process. So we'll get back to you very soon. Nope, you're right. Definitely wasn't a goalie's game. Hell fucking yes, says Kent. Kent, I just want to see. Holy fuck. Kent actually did predict a 7-4 win. Kent, I'm featuring this right now. Kent, hit me up on social right now, okay? I'm going to comment in the chat one more time. You can either email me, hello@the Hockey Podcast Network, or hit us up on social media at HockeyPodNet, DM us, or my personal, at VI Sports Talk. You can also comment on our community wall page. If you comment on our post and just say, "Yo, it's Kent, I won," we'll get in contact with you, and we'll make sure that you get the fucking THPN shirt. Let's go! You better subscribe and like now, buddy. If the Wild encounters the Sharks or Kings in the playoffs, I hope you guys sweep them. Thank you very much. I don't think that you know what? The Sharks and Kings both could make the playoffs. That's what's crazy. But if they do play the Wild, I imagine the Wild are going to sweep them. The Wild are the better team. I'm not real. Just blow my mind. You're not real, Andrew? The Wild ain't winning the cup this year, but if they do, I'll make my name whatever y'all want it to be. Deal? Yes. Lock that in. Winner right here. Again, Kent, I commented in the chat. My personal social media on Twitter is @VI Sports Talk. I put our company email, which if you just email saying, hey, it's Kent, this is my last name, here's my information. We'll get in touch and we'll make sure to get your address and stuff via email or DM on Twitter @HockeyPodNet or @VI Sports Talk. Please reach out so we can get your contact information so that we can get your shipping information so we can send you a shirt and get, your size and all that good stuff. But Kent, congratulations, man. Honestly, congratulations. Danelle, okay, the jersey is on your page. Check them out. I tweet them out to you. All right, Danelle, check them out right after this live stream, actually even on my walk home. Oh, shout out to my friend Mark Parrish on Bally Sports right now on the desk. Again, Minnesota Wild fans. Hoppy and I interviewed Mark Parrish not too long ago. One of the best interviews that I've had the pleasure to conduct. It's on our podcast, but we also have the video of the interview, almost an hour on our YouTube page @the Sota Pod. Mark Parrish, a very good friend of the Sota Pod, a good friend of mine. Very proud to call him my friend, and just an unbelievable story and a great former National Hockey League player. A good Wild and Isles veteran for sure, although he was kind of a suitcase. He's still in the league. I'll give you a hint. He's a goalie, and he's still in the league. Goalie? Who the fuck was it? It's escaping me, man. I don't have the time to scroll the DB. It's escaping me. Goalie. Oh, shoot. I know who it is. But look, man, my blood sugar's low. We're almost 3 hours. We're a minute off 3 hours into this. All I've been drinking, I haven't even had that much water. All I've been drinking, I should have some sips of water, is the whiskey. So I forget. I'm man enough to admit that I can't think of it. I can't think of the name, though I have his face in my head. So please, Fazio, let me know. Janelle, which out of my 9 local pro teams out of the Tri-City will win a championship next? Yankees, Mets, Giants, Jets, Knicks, Nets, Rangers, Islanders, Devils. I'm going to say... the Rangers. The Rangers or Devils. The Rangers sooner than the Devils, but if the Devils continue to perform their rebuild properly, they could be a wagon in, again, 2-3 years. I'm too poor to get Red Bulls right now. Yes, you are the winner, Kent. Again, I've posted my contact information in the live YouTube chat here. Please get a hold of me so we can get your prize. Oh, look at that, my mother. In the future, do you think the Angels or the Ducks will win a championship? I think that both have the potential to. I really do. I think the Angels are a damn good team. And I'm not a huge baseball fan. I'll be perfectly honest, but I'm a sports fan. So I listen to sports radio every day and I stay in the loop of what's going on in all major sports leagues. I have a friend, Carlo, who does our Vegas Golden Knights podcast, Vegas Nightly. He's a huge Angels fan. Yeah. Anyways, so I get some of my info from him. I think the Ducks, though, like the Red Wings, are going to be the real deal, like potentially the Devils in 2 to 3 years. I don't know if I can show proof. Give me 1 sec. Let me see if I can show proof. I might be able to show proof, Fazio. Share screen. I don't know if it's going to show. This will show up. Let me know if this shows up. Oh, no, it doesn't work. I have it on a notepad, but it won't let me share notepad here on StreamYard. Kent, you are a beast. Hey, shout out to a Russian name I cannot pronounce, but Kaprizov, you got this. Kaprizov is a beast. Kent saying, oh, there's his email. Okay, Ken, I'll write it down here in a sec. Maybe the squirts I coach will listen to me now. Listen to him now. Congratulations, buddy. My hair's freaking sticking out of this. So let me rearrange my my hat here, folks. Whew. All right, I'm gonna get through the last of these comments here, and then I think I'm gonna have to hang up the skates, folks. I didn't even have a final break. We're just still going here. We're just still going live here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. Fazio, it's a weird story. Also, great sweater. Thank you. I do really like it. I wish they just went full North Stars personally. I know Danelle thinks it's a piece of garbage because it's Fanatics, but Danelle, I got it as a gift, man. So can't complain. Jake saying, Isha, if I was to get a shirt, how much would it be to get to get Neil to sign it? Because I like to roast Neil about how bad the Devils are. We can make that happen. We'll make that happen. All right. Now, do you ever G-Unit the members of 50 Cent, Tony Yeo, Lloyd Banks, Young Buck, and former member the Game? Yeah, dude, I like the Game more. I love how on the Game's first album with Dre that he kind of like made G-Unit, him and G-Unit be a thing, right? I think it worked out because that was the first album that the Game dropped with. Why can't I remember the name? That he released with Dre was one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best Dre produced albums, right? Like all the beats were amazing. Eminem's song was good. Just Blaze was on there too. You know, that one was awesome. I went to Jets versus Rangers game. I sat next to where the players come out of the tunnel, and I kept track of who high-fived me the most, and Lauren Brossois fived me the most with 5. Nice! And after that, he became my favorite player, and I followed him everywhere after that. Fuck, Fazio, I missed it. Who was it? It's a weird story. Fazio, who? Let's go. You know, I'm pulling for the Jets. Fuck the Blackhawks. Lauren, which Ducks team was better? The 2014-15 team or 2016-17 team? Both should have won it all. What team was better? Well, I was salty that Ryan Kessler was on both those teams as a Canucks fan. I'm going to say that the team in the mid-2000s with Niedermeyer and Pronger, that was the best team. Early sloth. I remember they said that you got that Fanatics Wild reverse wrestler jersey as a gift. Yeah, that's why you haven't ripped on me today. Got a Reebok Canucks jersey hanging above me, so there you go. Jacob made another friend, Andrew, tonight, so you got to link up with Victor next time. Kent, completely agree. Should have gone full-blown North Stars on the throwbacks. Yeah, 100%. I think there's some sort of copyright issue or trademark issue because Dallas actually owns that. And apparently, the Seine, what the fuck's the Seine? The state of hockey. Apparently that's a North Stars Seine. So the Minnesota Wild legally aren't supposed to use that, but it's kind of like gray area so that the Dallas Stars actually don't sue them for it. But if they would produce North Star gear, then the Dallas Stars, because I think they own that property now in the sale, could come after them. It's ridiculous, to be honest. You know, a lot of younger Minnesota Wild fans, though, like those who grew up with the team in its inception in the 2000s, don't really care, right? The older Minnesota North Stars fans who are now Wild fans when they came back, they care more about the North Stars logo and shit than anybody else. Oh, Brossois, sorry. I'm sorry. Again, 3 hours in. Lauren Brossois, you know what? A solid 1B. B1? One of the better backups in the league. And I like that as one of the guys that you follow and like as one of your favorite players. That's cool, man. And again, that was the face. That was the face. Brossois. The Game debut album was called The Documentary, of course. Released January 18, 2005. It's him sitting and posing on the tires. Yep. And it's one of the best albums that Dre and Aftermath has ever produced. Andrew, Islanders are fishermen, but now fishermen got banned, so they changed the jersey and the team. Oh, man. All right. That's it for the comments. I think that's going to wrap it up for me too, folks. I think, you know what? I got to finish this drink. Happy Valentine's Day to the couples tuning in here tonight. We had some great heckin' cute couples watching the Wild game. Tune into the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. Shout out to all the single ladies and men joining here in the live stream as well. Ugh. Shout out to my mother. Shout out to all the regulars and new subscribers here. And shout out to Kent. Don't worry, I'm not going to forget about you. I'll get your contact information and your email noted down here right when we're done. But again, shout out to everyone who donated too on this stream. During the watch-alongs now, you have the option to donate. I'm never going to call for it, but none of the money goes to me. None of the money goes to Dylan or Josh. Any donation is split amongst the independent content creators here on the channel, the Neils, the Berlanskis, the Squadcast boys, etc. The ones that really, make this magical production and channel what it is. The ones who really helped, provide you the content to get it to 1,000 subscribers. So thanks to Sean, and thanks to everybody who donated. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. Thanks to everyone who subscribed. I'm speechless. Tonight was absolutely insane. The chat was buzzing. You all were amazing. We had a few comments come in here, so we'll address the last ones before I sign off. But again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We have watch-alongs every single day of the week. Like the video. Check out my podcast, the Sota Pod. Episodes 5 days a week, every single weekday. Minnesota Wild talk, Wild prospect talk, showcasing other content creators in the Minnesota Wild podcast space, craft beer talk, and of course, Minnesota Wild Division 1 hockey talk. Again, the Sota Pod, wherever you find your podcasts. Check out the hockeypodcastnetwork.com if you're jonesing for more hockey content. If you want to support our merch store, check us out. Just look up Teespring, the Hockey Podcast Network. Last few comments here I'll address before I hang up the skates. Law press conference, Boldy is wearing a pink t-shirt with a heart with Kevin Fiala face in it. That's amazing. I can't wait to get on Twitter and check that out. NGB and Islanders are not playing that well. Islanders are playing like absolute poop. Lauren, I'm happy I got to tune into this live stream, and I can't wait to tune into the upcoming Anaheim Ducks live streams on this channel. Go Ducks. Lauren, thank you so much. I'm so happy that you joined us on this live stream. Thank you for participating in the chat. And again, I've taken notes. I'm going to let Josh know, our YouTube director, and I'm going to let Nate know at the Quack Report that by popular demand, Ducks watch-alongs need to be back on the channel very, very soon. They will be back soon, I promise. Go support him, Lauren, and the rest of the crew there at the Quack Report. You can do so by just going to the hockeypodcastnetwork.com and clicking the Quack Report icon. I have no idea what you're saying there, bruh. See ya. And Bob, of course, and Bob. Capri's go. Let's go, Kaprizov, baby. What's up, Isaac? Thanks for joining. A little bit late. I'm about to hang up the skates and wrap up here as we've been going 3 hours strong, but what a hell of a game that was. If you like tuning into live watch-alongs, I usually got the live stats up next to me on the screen here when the game is going on. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. We have watch-alongs every single day of the week, man. And if you're just a Wild fan first and foremost, I mean, you can check out my podcast, the Sota Pod, wherever you get your podcast from. Why did the Wild get rid of the Pitlick? I thought he was good. He was awesome. Put up a lot of points, but I think just he did not have a defensive game, and he kind of refused to play two-way hockey and wasn't Evason's guy. Montreal now has Rem Pitlick, and Tyler Pitlick, which is hilarious. Danelle, I think the Islanders is going to bring back the Fisherman jerseys back next season for the reverse retro part 2. I think they're awful personally. But again, I'm not. If you're an Islanders fan, you grew up with it, it's like your dinky, crappy jersey, so I get it. Dylan, what's up? Who's getting more stars, Boldy or Isha on GTA 5? Oh, shoot. I told Dylan I'm leaving the office at 8:30 latest because I got to get back home to play some GTA 5 tonight. I'm thinking I'm going to stay in the 2-star range tonight, Dylan. I'm going to keep things behaved. So Boldy's getting more stars. Great comment, though. Great fucking comment. Boldy's sick. Boldy is sick. Isaac, subscribe to the channel. Do us a favor, my man. Like the video. We really appreciate it. Kent, Minnesota Wild, own trademark of the state of hockey as of 2001. Okay. What the heck do they... What the heck does Dallas own that Minnesota uses then? If it's not that, correct me since I'm wrong, because I was listening to a Russo podcast, must have been a year ago now, last summer. I was on a bike ride actually, and they were mentioning something in that narrative. Clearly, I was wrong with what the phrase was, but or maybe they were talking about getting it back in 2001. But I'm 90% sure they were talking about there is a phrase now that the Wild use, or that Minnesota hockey uses, yet Dallas owns. Isaac, the Wild have a lot of depth, and they got Boldy back. Man, their fourth line, honestly, it's not crazy talented, but it can match up against first lines in the National Hockey League. If Boldy and Fiala become the first line, then you're playing with house money if Kaprizov and Zuccarello are your second line. 2-1 Hawks. Fuck the Hawks. I jumped off the maze bank in GTA 5. Did you have a parachute? That's what I want to know. I jumped out of Dylan's helicopter the last time we played. Thought I bought a parachute at the gun store. Nope. Just looked at it. It was a brutal end. Yeah, come on, Jets. So close, you can almost taste it. All right, Ken, I'll get in contact with you later tonight, my man. I promise. And if not tonight, then first thing in the morning. I see that your email is there, so I'm going to take note. To Lauren, I'm going to message Josh and ask him when the next Anaheim Duck stream is. For Andrew B, I'm going to ask Josh when he's going to appear and do either a Detroit or Red Wings podcast live stream watch along here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. Matthew Boldy is a god. I've been Isha Jerome. Solo tonight. I'm alongside the bro Jake and Solomon Aluminium. Congratulations to the LA Rams again winning the Super Bowl last night. Congratulations to Matthew Boldy with the 4-point night. The Hattie from Maddie. What a game. The Minnesota Wild closed things out 7-4 here. That's it for me, Isha Jerome, on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. Signing off, folks. It has been a fucking blast. You all have a very happy rest of your Valentine's Day, and I will catch you on the rebound. Good night.